Moshi! Good morning? Yes, still. It's before noon, ladies and gentlemen, and we're still able to call it the morning. I have the weirdest of things. My son had a snow. I don't even know what you call it. A weather day? He's home. I don't know why. I looked outside. There's no snow. When I drove home today, the drive was okay. It was raining a bit. It wasn't even cold enough for it to ice over. Now, I haven't been on the road since I woke up. But there is the direct possibility that it could be terror outside. Not that bad terror that you think about, but is there a good version of terror? Maybe the terror in your dreams. Maybe I'm getting the I really need a haircut. I'm getting the Conan hair a little bit. Remember Conan O'Brien? Do people remember that guy? He's still around. He podcasts. And he would do the little hair flip thing. I can't. I might just have to go into the bathroom and fuck my shit up. But good morning. We're back with Trails Through Daybreak. Now we had missed. I don't want to say no. I don't want to hit a new game. We had come into a spot where too many cutscenes were playing, and I had to leave immediately. And so we had sort of had to make that decision. So to bring everyone up, so we're gonna replay all of that for a gentle moment. Give me a moment, please. Alrighty. I'm such an absolute child that I literally just was like, you know what, I can go, and I don't know if I made it better or where. It doesn't matter. My hair is a mess. Still fighting. A little bit of a cold voice thing is going, so please don't mind that. So anyways, as I was saying, somewhere. Jesus Christ. I mean, I know I'm late. I'm working on a tea at the moment. Good morning, Kat. Good afternoon to you. But I promise the Sapporo will be thoroughly enjoyed. And thank you for filling in for me on Discord. I was sleeping. I was sleeping. The poor puds had to work. So anyways, there's gonna be a bunch of cutscenes here, so we're gonna run on into it. So to bring everyone up to speed, we believe we're feeling that we're followed by somebody. We just sort of finished up a few missions or quests or spriggans or whatever you want to call them, and we're gonna return to the agency to hopefully have some sweets. And good morning to you as well, DJ. So that's sort of gonna take off. We've talked to all these people where it says chit chat and chatteroo, and we're just gonna continue on with life. I believe so. Let's check out that to-do list. No unsolved for spurgaroos, and no connections. Canada is losing in hockey. The women's? I think the men play later. Who are they playing? Are they playing the Americans? The Americanos? Just prefacing this with that you have had a terrible day. Terrible day like at work, terrible day for life, terrible day for somebody else. Wait, the men play already today? I thought they played later. I'm so confused with this time over in Europe and then, what's that? What happened? Whoa. Oh, say hi to The saga of giving up your nationality is not over yet. You're losing your mind. You always an Americano, apparently, Cartesian Cat. Say hi to people. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? That's not a hi. No, you hit something. Geesh.
Huh.
Can you say hi? That's a hi.
I'm gonna hit
No,
the Z button.
do not hit anything on there, okay?
Hit the Z button.
No.
Hit the Z button.
It's like removing sticky glue. Like that. You know what it is? If you ever come across that YouTube channel where, like, you know, people in Europe, in Russia, they drive like along these pedestrian roadways because they think they're too good, and so these people will put these really terrible stickers on top of their car windshield. That's the current situation you're dealing with right now. I just haven't decided. Are you the windshield? Are you the driver? Or are you the poor pedestrian that's just trying to go on with your life? That's it. I thought I told you to let Daddy stream. Stop, please. Okay.
Ow.
All that, you're stepping on Dad. Okay, come on, go play. My goodness. Or the gum on your bottom of your shoe. That too. Like, you know, just like a piece of, like, you know, you have a raspberry and that just terribleness just sticks in your teeth. But I'm sorry. I hope it's not something that's like permanently going to be terrible. That's never good. Yeah, so I believe we just have to go to the agency. We've finished on up everything. I sort of did a few things, made sure that we did have everything as we were supposed to go. So without further ado, let's go back to the agency. That's the wrong way. This is the right way. I thought they played later today at like 4 o'clock, but I probably it's probably like 4 o'clock in Milan. You don't want them anymore? Okay, we'll leave them in there. I don't want them here, just in case you want more snack. So it's temporary, but it's ridiculous and frustrating. Is it like a paperwork thing? Like something really, like something somebody missed along the way? I mean, I'm telling you, it almost went too smoothly for this to not what happened, right?
Can I play this one?
Yes. My son just ran into the wall. And you need someone in America to help you. Oh, that really sounds terrible. Is it something sort of like, I am completely unaware of how this works. But do you need some type of like guarantor? Sort of like when you go to get a passport, at least here in Canada, like you need a guarantor to tell you like, hey, they're really Canadian. And so like, do you sort of need something to like state that, yes, you want to no longer be an American and now they've, unfortunately let you down. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Cat. You know what solves all life's problems? I'll tell you. So it's really stupid. I need a money order from the post office worth $20, and this person was like, nope, with capital nope. My goodness. That's terrible. That really is terrible. True friends letting you down, or family letting you down, unfortunately. I'm really sorry to hear that. Let's catch who is tailing us, and this is literally just gonna run on into a cutscene, so it's gonna be all good. Can't get involved with this. Oh my goodness, that is terrible. After assumingly they already actually did involve themselves with it, right? Don't bring Jesus into this.
They're just gone.
I am gone. Poof. The magic dragon.
Got some speed.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cat. That sucks.
Gotcha.
Like a Pokemon we just caught.
Is everything okay, Van? Huh?
Remember like the forest? This forest?
How
Yes.
adorable.
Well, guess what it is now?
What is it?
It's literally a black, dark,
Oh, like the goo?
not the goo.
Oh, okay. Oh, go play in the living room.
Watch what happens when I go to it.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I guess you just
Look,
don't know
see,
people.
it's not glue.
Oh, yeah. Sort of like the forest in the other game. You have to know which way to go, right?
No, but I don't mean that. No, but the trees are in there, but you have to get past the smoke
Yeah.
out dying in here, but I don't know how to do
I don't know, buddy. I haven't played this game, so.
I do have quests.
Okay, go do those quests then. Don't run into the wall this time, please.
The hell? A kid?
Did you knock over an elf? Oh my goodness, an elf. Sorry. So, obviously this is a shitty thing, Cap, but this sounds like this is okay. This can be fixed, and everything will be okay. You just have to, I guess, find somebody else to help you out with this unfortunate thing.
I can't believe I let a civilian get the better of me. You knew I was tailing you and led me here on purpose, didn't you?
Can I mean, this might be too personal. What is it that they have to like do?
Well, I knew I wasn't gonna lose you, so this was the next best thing. That was a form of active camo using shards. Same kind of thing Ramdas can do, just works different.
You can do that with shards too?
You absolutely can do a lot of things with shards. You'd be amazed.
You are the real deal, huh? Actually, even realer than real.
She's speaking like Ryuji, or maybe even a Junpei, if you will. For real?
Glad I decided to come, even with what Abi said. Abi? If I recall, that means...
It's father, from a dialect in the Central East.
So basically, they have to certify that the document is authentic. It needs a stamp, and you need to pay for that service. They don't accept credit cards because that's too convenient. Cash or wire transfers, only checks or money orders. And Europe doesn't do like a bank draft. We call them bank drafts over here in Canada, or money orders, or a cashier's check.
Can you check the time when I'm gonna go to something?
It'll be a few hours. See how it says 11:45? Not until like 4. Okay? So a few hours, okay? Yes. Auntie's gonna come and pick you up, but not for a few hours, okay?
Yeah, but Auntie said after swimming, you will have to pick me up because Auntie's not.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry. So everything is wire transfers, and within Europe, it's instant. It's like a different bank. You know what it sounds like, Kat? It sounds like it's a convenient banking system, and North America doesn't want a part of that.
With how fast you are and the way you're dressed, are you... Wait a minute. I just realized something else.
Even like we were talking about this before. Like even in Canada, we do a lot of things very differently from the U.S. That's very convenient for the end user. That America sort of is stuck in their old ways. And I understand like banking is very regulated, and you have to do things a certain way, and they're very afraid of changing things into the how do you say it, digital world and whatnot, just because of how everything previously worked, right? So
what's wrong?
It sounds like one of those things, at least from an American perspective. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Even if there's about bajillion other ways of being far more convenient for the end user, and so for someone like that's relatively in your your issue, they have no reason to help you, right? Like it's like they're making it as difficult as possible because they don't have to help you, right? And that's terrible, right? But that's sort of the gist of it.
How are you a Jaeger in the Kruger Corps at your age? You're one hell of a girl.
What?
Did Anya like think like she was a boy or something? In Europe, we all have IBAN, International Bank Account Number, and the first 2 digits are your country. NL for Netherlands, GB for Great Britain, with the code that you can send money to anybody instantly. No routing numbers or... Oh god, yeah, we still have those in Canada. Barry Al-Fayed.
I'm the eldest daughter of the warriors of Kruga's vice chief, Farida Al-Fayed.
Yeah, I even said that name right.
I
Look at me.
came here to ask for your help, Mr. Arkwright. Could we go somewhere to talk?
How many jobs can I take at once? God damn it, everyone's looking for a little bit of help from Mr. Arkwright Solutions. And I think here's where we thought we were going to get a saving opportunity. Hello, Biscuits. How are you? You gotta leave soon and get a haircut. There you go. Yeah, are you gonna pull the Britney Spears? Go on in there. Go just right down to the wood, please. Because then, you know, then you wouldn't have to keep going as often to go get your haircut. Think of the convenience. Think of how fast you could run, DJ. The aerodynamics of it almost make it worth it. You were promised a special guest by the title of the stream? What? No. Well, maybe. Yeah, I mean, this is sort of how the guests work for you. Yeah. It's not. It's hold on for me here. Hold on your tits or something. If you would like a surprise guest, I'm going to tell you how to get one. It's fantastic. So you go out, okay, and you have to go and use the facilities, if you will. Okay, you following me? Facilities meaning the bathroom, the washroom, whatever you Americans call it, the place where the shitter is. You go there, you sit down on the commode. And you know how there's like a little button or maybe a little slide thing, you know, to whether you want to lock or unlock. So if you turn the dial or the mechanism, the lock, if you will, turn to the left, you're going to pee by yourself. And if you turn it to the right, the possibility of peeing with a surprise guest goes up dramatically. And that's how you get a surprise guest. Yeah. With a poop shelf, right? Exactly. Yeah, go travel in Europe and you know, let the world be your oyster. I missed him. Who did I miss? Or are you talking to Biscuits about the special guest that DJ might be talking about? I don't know. This is my first time hearing about the warriors of Kruga. So you're just below the Ishkal Mountains in the Central East?
Along the northern edge of the Central East, yeah. We see ourselves as
Oh my god.
and live a lifestyle.
These people are as worse as the people from like Ohio calling themselves Midwest, Central, East, What on earth are these people talking about? Everyone needs to go and take a geography lesson from me. I'm more than willing to.
We revere flames and the goddess Arusha.
The whole tribe forms one major core that serves to rep the whole Central East. They're very proud and value their traditions though, and they won't take on any jobs they deem immoral. And if you're surprised people so upstanding would let a kid fight, well, me too.
Oh, please. I'm not a full-fledged warrior like Ubby yet. But it's nice to hear you think of me as one.
Innocent little thing, isn't she? Yeah, she strikes me very pure of heart. So you're looking for another Jaeger Corps, is that right? One called Easen's Child? They're another famous high-ranking corps in central Zemuria. They work out of the free cities to the north and got a lot of former soldiers in their ranks. Fairly decent group for a Jaeger Corps too. They take care of their city's defenses and stuff. That's interesting. I didn't know there were so many different kinds of Jaeger Corps.
We've clashed against the Eisenshield a lot over the years. Our last one was around a couple weeks ago in a proxy war against them. We eventually settled that and both sides left the battlefield. But from what I've heard, one unit of the Eisenshield's Jaegers still hasn't returned home yet.
Huh. And you're sure they didn't take on another job on the way back,
For
right?
sure. Their regimental commander contacted our village directly asking if we knew anything. Ubby, our vice chief, has been so worried that he's doing just about everything he can to find them.
Yeah? That's so? Sorry, I'm a little confused. Didn't you say that both of your corps fought as enemies only a couple of weeks ago?
I did? Why?
It's a Jaeger thing. Don't worry about it. As soon as the fighting stops, it's water under the bridge for them. It's not uncommon for them to be enemies on one job and allies on the next. How unusual.
I didn't mean to confuse you, but he's right. We don't bear them any ill will. The leader of the unit that vanished has actually always been real good to me.
Really? What kind of person are they?
Her name's Ida. She's one of the most capable Jaegers in her corps.
I'm still just trying to figure out how on earth she's rambunctiously just rubbing some kid's head and holding what appears to be 2 cups of coffee or tea with no worry of spilling. It's like that liquid is defying gravity, almost as if they're in space. DJ, do we go to space in this game? I got to explain a Team Canada meme to the rest of your fantasy hockey league that I think you'd like. Oh yeah, I'm all over this, please. Does this have anything to do with the Canadian curlers like pointing the finger poke of doom of something?
We fought as allies and as enemies a lot since I first became a warrior 2 years ago. She also teaches me all kinds of things on our off days, or when our corps train together too. It would have been easy to ignore someone as young as me, but she's been nothing but a true friend.
So there's a pic of Celebrini, McDavid, and Crosby sitting next to each other, comparing them to the evolutions of Charmander to Carmeleon to Charizard. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Or maybe even a sister. I already have an older brother, but if I had to picture what an older sister would be like...
I mean, to be fair, there is space in this game, DJ. It's just in the form of a Sepith. And I was like, legit, it's 2 youngins playing with a hockey elite wanting to be him when they grow up. Absolutely, yeah.
She's very, very important to me.
There was a couple other ones of like, when they first got to the, no outer space then. When they first got to Milan and, they're doing their, checking out the Olympic Village and checking out Italy and whatnot, there's like the picture of the whole Team Canada, and it's sort of like Sidney Crosby is sort of just like slightly off to the far outside, and everyone's like referring to like, because he's the oldest player on the team. I think he's the oldest NHLer in the Olympics, and it's sort of like, when you'd go off on your school trip and he's like the chaperone teacher making sure the kids don't get up to no good.
So of course I wanted to join in on the search party for her, but they wouldn't let me. Ubby said it was because I'm still only 13 and don't know anything outside.
Crosby just went to the locker room, probably to freshen up, probably. Makes sense. So that's why you came all this way to Calvert, because you couldn't give up?
That's right. I left on my own and rode on buses and trains for the first time to get here. We know that Ida's unit came through Calvert on their way home. So if they really have gone missing, the odds are they're somewhere in this country.
It's a big country.
As for why I came to you, I've heard about you from the warriors in my village. They told me about a Spriggan in Calvert's capital who was willing to lend an ear to even Jaegers like us.
Maybe it's been explained and I just sort of missed it. Wouldn't shock anybody. Is a Spriggan like a particular thing? Like is a Spriggan in a reference to like a like an off detective, or is it like is it a reference to Van himself? How long am I planning on streaming? I mean, we could probably wrap this stream up in about another 15 minutes. Make it really efficient for everybody, right? No, I'm gonna stream for a while. At least till the mid-afternoon. And he ain't even in the oldest in the league right now, just the most recognizable. Oh yeah, for sure.
This is a lump of argem. Will this be enough to cover your fees for helping me find Ida? Don't worry. I got this legitimately through a job.
But that's... You kidding me? A lump that big could fetch around 100,000 mira. Easy. Well, we can talk money stuff later. Just to be upfront, our rate's 1,000 mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses. I'm not in the market for a 100-hour job.
What do you...
You don't have to make it sound like you're turning her down. You're still going to help her, aren't you? Don't make it sound like it's an easy yes. This one seems like a little more trouble than we can afford to handle. Everything about it screams trouble, in fact. But we still got your case to work on, too. So can't just drop everything for some far-off What?
Huh? Your back is glowing.
Great timing. And my great-grandfather wrote that the 8 Genesis are drawn to one another. This is the first time I've seen it react this way, and that just happened to do so now. Wish I could chalk it up to a superstitious bull, but...
I'm not sure what's going on. It's really pretty, but what is it?
So a Spriggan is just another name for a fixer, and so sort of comical that we're playing 2 games at the same time that have fixers who relatively sound like they do the same thing. Yeah, so a fixer is a person in Cyberpunk who if I've been following along, is like sort of a person who's setting up jobs and gigs type of thing. Whereas in this game, Spriggan being a fixer, the alternative to just like every other game, you're a bracer, you're a police officer, just some other end of Spriggans and the fixers sound like they deal with a slightly more of the gray area, or a little bit more of the not so legal quests that maybe people want some help with. So there's only one team in the entire Olympics that has no NHL players, which hilariously enough is Italy, the host country. Yeah, I mean, isn't that a thing in the Olympics? The host countries get to be involved in every sport, like regardless of whether they qualified, type of thing. Is that how that works? Because like, I mean, I know there was no NHL players when they were in when they were playing in China, but I know like China was able to they had a hockey team, which they have a professional hockey team that plays in the KHL, the Russian hockey league, and that's just what they put out there. So I mean, yeah, I'm sure China just was like, hey, do you want to be Chinese for 2 weeks? Here's a couple million whatever we use, and you're Chinese, and here's your Chinese name. Oh, so it just might help us find Aida.
You really think so?
Thai hockey game. Well, that's good. Yeah, USA, Canada, and Sweden are fully NHL. Finland close second at only one player to NHL. It's funny because someone was mentioning on I think it was either Twitter or Reddit, like, you know how like some sports like bobsled has like, you know, I think the Germany team has like, you know, multiple teams because there's so many good people at bobsled now. They can sweep the whole, you know, first place, second place, and third place or whatever. At least for like the Canadians and the Americans, like it's sort of weird that they don't allow them to have 2 hockey teams, because at least for Canada and the Americans, you could absolutely dress 2 upper tier teams, even if you wanted to have like you know, the one that would pick and then a lesser one, you know, being, you know, Canada and USA B type of thing. But it's weird that they don't have that in that particular thing. But, you know, that wouldn't be very fair to other teams like Sweden or Finland, who, you know, still have NHLers, but there's not everyone playing at that elite level per se. Easy there. I'm not going to commit to the job just yet. First, I need a better hold on the overall situation. Can you fill in some gaps for us?
Oh, yeah, of course I can.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a bev because I believe this is gonna be where we're gonna go out driving a truck and make Cartesian Cat happy because she's dealing with shit, which is terrible. Those guys are beautiful gentlemen. We are that. Alright, let's nail that 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, I would assume, like, you know, at that point, being able to squeeze 3 teams, like, you could make 2 or 3 teams for either or, but you're obviously the level of play you're getting, you know, you might start having to go into Cock and Gator has rated the stream on the Rumble side of things. I love that name, by the way, Cock and Gator. Thank you. Yeah, like there's probably a few players that especially either born or they moved to the States when they were younger, or moved to another country when they were younger, and they're, some of them, they might not be good enough to play on the Canadian or American side, so they're choosing to play on, perhaps their other host team, which is, hey, well within their right. What was Cock and Gator playing on the Rumble side of things today? Or were you having a political chit chat? You know, those could always be things that go on. But thank you very much, Cap. Finally, appeasing the gods with the Sapporo. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Getting closer to, I think, almost exactly right in some countries. Sure, of course. So while this is certainly a lot of useful information, it's also fragmented that it doesn't feel like it'll bring us much closer to finding what we're looking for. Unfortunately, I feel like it's only just starting to sit in how big this country is. I knew it was big from looking at maps, but that didn't tell me just how many groups and forces were at work. Well, it's not one of the 2 big powerhouses of the continent for nothing. Hell, it's the #1 spot now. Oh, there we go. Yes, the beers are flowing. There we go. Hey, why am I... come on, camera, work with me. I didn't throw on a glob of Vaseline to make me all blurry. I need to take up the prettiness. We got plenty of cores on our own base here. And then we got syndicates, mafias, and other shady groups and spies from abroad lurking around every corner. I guess Aida would have had to conceal her identity while passing through here, which will make it even more difficult to find her. Don't worry, Van's the perfect man for the job. He has all kinds of shady connections on call around here, don't you? Just all kinds. Fine, blurting that out now, huh? Oh, focus. There we go. Keep the focus.
Van. I've been expecting your call.
There we go. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You can see all the lines. I'm old. Not that old, but old. That sounds like... 50-50 chance it was you. You know exactly who my client is then, huh?
Indeed. Farida Al-Fayed, daughter of the warriors of Kruga's vice chief.
What, is there like a camera in here that you're watching me there, Kincaid?
I also know she wants your help in finding a missing Jaeger Corps.
How do you... I'm gonna say they've been on her since she arrived in the capital. The CID's database just isn't for show. If you know exactly what she's here for, then you probably played a part in why the Corps have gone AWOL, right? He is with the CID. Yes, I know he is with the CID. Wasn't he the guy that, like, sort of helped us get out of the, when Giacomo got sort of, type of thing? Bennington is fighting for his life out there. Checky is putting up a hell of a fight. I'm not a really big fan of Bennington. I think he's a general piece of shit, to be honest. And I think there's better goalies in Canada than him. It's a very tough thing, based off of a lot of things. Like, I mean, you know, it's the same for the Americans. Like, all of those goalies that are in the NHL are in the NHL for a reason. They're good goalies. And, you know, you put them in front of an elite team, it makes the game a lot easier. But I still don't think Jordan Binnington is our greatest goaltender in Canada. I mean, there's a few that aren't even on the team that I'm a little shocked. Like, I think, like, you know, the guy who plays for Colorado, Wedgwood, I think is his name. Like, I don't know why he wasn't considered, but, you know, he throws too many. Oh yeah, I think he's a general piece of he's a real piece of work, to be honest. He's like sort of like the Brad Marchand of goalies type of thing in my take. I'd be lying if I said it isn't. We caught wind of their movements 10 days ago on their way back to the Free Cities via Calvert. As you well know, there are no laws that prohibit the Jaeger Corps from entering or leaving the country. However, we in the CID make it our business to know exactly what each corps is doing while here. We also take advantage of particularly capable units to train our Special Ops Division from time to time. Special Ops Division? Hercules, right? Heard it was given a serious overhaul after its screw up against the Empire a couple years back. The capabilities of each individual unit differ greatly even now, I'm afraid. All this to say, we set out one more promising unit against Aida the Flame Eater and her corps. I would note that the goal of this operation was to merely encircle her unit, not to engage in combat. And while the operation started off on the right foot, she managed to break through our lines and escape. I can't say the news came as any surprise to me, knowing the corps she was in before. Yeah, heard the rumors. Still, this was all 10 days ago. I understand the initial trouble that happened, but she hasn't been captured since then, has she? That's correct. I'll send you our data on where we cornered her, but beyond that, I told you all that I know. Alright, I'll see you later, DJ. Don't forget to get it all off. That way you don't have to keep going back. Consider this way of repaying my debt to you from the other day. I'll leave the rest to you. Hey, don't hang up. Come on. Just had to stick their fingers in this pie, huh? So it seems the idea is Calvert's intelligence division, right? So even they couldn't catch her. She's so awesome. Kind of crazy because goalies are usually just big squishies, generally the most likable guys on the team. I feel like, I mean, as someone who's played goalie, and I sort of agree with you, it's you never have a straight neutral goalie. I think they're just wired differently. I think you have to be to have giant rubber discs. Well, not giant, but I mean, you know, shot at you at 100 miles an hour. They're either like fucking nutty or they're overly way too nice. Like to the point you're like, is everything right in your head? You know what we're shooting at you, right? Type of thing. Well, I feel that we can narrow down where she could be now. Let's review what we've got so far again. That's also why you prefer Jets over Elvis when it comes to Columbus. Elvis has been known to tantrum prone, and Jets always been a real even keel. And sometimes you need that, though. Like, you know, that type of, as long as the tantrum doesn't affect the play, or having like a little bit of an edge, you know, that can be appreciated in come playoff time. Like, you know, anyone wants to go stumble on into that blue ice is, you know, gonna eat a blocker sandwich perhaps, but you know, you gotta have to have a fine line of it. This should do it. This is where the CID tried and failed to corner Idea's core. After we eliminate where the CID's unit was, we can narrow down their escape route to 3 possible locations. Which one do you think is the most likely? Well, with the surrounding terrain and villages, I think they returned via... I think it was... I can't remember what this one was. I want to say I think it was the highway. The Northwest Highway through Ord or Remifuria, because I think in when they start to speaking it, it gives them options. I think I was thinking the other one, but I think we're thinking the Northwest Highway. USA's Boy Aquarium comes out at 3:10. What? The Boy Aquarium? Am I missing something here? Nice thinking. This route will open up to even 4 times the options to get back home. Plus, it makes sense they'd want to go through another country to get the CID off their back. Now, if they took this route here, they most likely stopped off at Real Village. Oh, hey! It's a farming village to the northwest, known for its gorgeous rustic scenery. I've never been there myself, but it sounds like it rings a bell for you, Fairy. It does. Aida's told me about it before. She said that public transportation is well built over there, even though it's so rural, so it's a good spot to resupply. And that I should come visit since the scenery is so pretty, and the food's so good. I see. Oh! It's a term for hockey players and female hockey fans. We like going to the Boy Aquarium. Fair enough. I think that settles it. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna make for Creel. You can almost bet we'll find something there. You can stay up in the 3rd floor for tonight. I'll give a heads up to our landlords. Earned 2 SP. They're surrounded by viewing glass and everything. Yeah, I guess you are right. You are not wrong. September 7th, 6:04 a.m. Why on earth we're waking up so early to leave, I have no idea.
Wow! Your truck is huge!
It's huge!
Oh yeah, she's a big girl.
$12.04 Ingert Nightbreaker pickup
Of the
truck.
4 big car manufacturers in Calvert, Ingert's got the best rep when it comes to sports cars.
You know that's a truck, Van, right?
This here's the best one they ever made, and I went ham tuning her up even further.
I'm not saying that you can't refer to a truck as a sports car, but it's not even a car.
You can see what I mean at the front, and in the suspension system where I've...
Yeah, way over their heads there, bud.
I can't follow a word you're saying, but it sure looks nice.
I should have known you wouldn't be able to appreciate a man's one true love. You want to tell me why women only date guys with rides but don't want to hear a word about said rides? Man. Careful painting all women with that excessively large brush you've got there, even if it's true that I don't care about cars at all. Well, whatever tuning is, I'm sure it's made your truck look very cool. Just get in and be quiet before you make me cry.
What's all this whining first thing in the morning?
Oh, you're the kind of people who gave me food yesterday. Hey guys, did you really come all that way out here just to see us off?
Yeah.
You woke up your poor kid at 6 in the morning just to see us off? It became a viral thing on TikTok where female fans would go jokingly study the fish in the aquarium. That's funny.
Mostly for Agnes. And Fairy, but... and too, I guess.
Aww. Heard that.
We also wanted to bring you this. It's got sandwiches, milk, and coffee. I'm sure you haven't had much time for breakfast this morning.
No, maybe we could have woke up at 5 a.m. and had breakfast. That would be like a late dinner for some people. Nice. Thanks. Oh, you really shouldn't have. Thank you so much. After you did so much for me yesterday, too. I really don't know how to thank you.
Oh, think nothing of it. Making a guest feel welcome is what a good host does. You would do the same in your home too, wouldn't you?
Of course.
Kids your age gotta eat a lot to grow up big and strong. Keep an eye on them both, all right, Van?
Aye, aye there, Tom Selleck. Will do. And thanks for coming to see us off, Humes.
Have a safe trip.
I find it still so odd that of all the games that, like, someone in Crossbell with Zero and Azure, we had some driving of a car, but
So fast!
this is like the first time really introducing like some proper travel of like, hey, I own something.
And it still manages to be such a smooth ride, too.
I hope they both have kid seats back there. And it looks like Crosby took a pretty hard hit and then they put Seth Jarvis in for him. Okay.
I think I can see a little of why you're so proud of it, Van.
They showed a clip of him limping off. Go put drugs into him and he'll come right back on out. What's the drug that I think they were going on about, like, that they probably gave to like Lindsey Vaughn, like Tortafol or something? Like, have a couple of those or inject it into my brain and we'll send them off. You won't feel a thing.
I'd really start to cry if you couldn't. We'll be out of the capital and on the northern highway in 10 or so. Then I'll show you how fast and smooth my baby can really be.
It can go even faster?
I mean, not that it matters. I mean, I really thought the game, it must be the. When I was at work yesterday, I was seeing the I was seeing the times of the game, and they must have shown the local time, because I am assuming it's close to around 4 or 5 p.m. in Milan, and that's why I was like, oh, okay, I'll be able to stream and I'll be able to watch it later on in the afternoon, and all was said, or maybe I looked at maybe what the semifinals were gonna be. Maybe I can't remember.
Just try to keep it safe, please.
What happened to Lindsay? Six hours ahead of us. Okay. The rural countryside. Wait, they drive on the left-hand side of the road here? Jesus Christ. Still not sure you should have come along for the ride, Anya. Well, you've got 3 days off, but the new term started, didn't it? What, you got no work to do? I just didn't want to be the only one left out. Genesis seemed to be involved in this somehow, too, so it could be there's a role here that only I can play. And I applied for permission to be off campus for a few days last night, so don't worry, I'm not breaking any rules. I thought this through way too hard. Aramis has always been way too lax with rules for such a big-name academy. So if you're going to such a famous academy, why are you working for Mr. Arkwright? Is it a part-time job? That's right. I've only just started, though. I didn't have much say in the matter. Oh, and, Farida, Van is fine. I'm getting paid for this, so you're my client. No need to be polite. Okay, but only if you call me Fairy. Sure, if that works for you. If you're 13, then you must attend Sunday school at the temple, right? Yeah, I started senior classes this year. They're a lot harder than what I'm used to. Oh, but the temples here aren't the same as the ones I know, I think. It is only 12 o'clock, buddy. That's right. We have churches and chapels instead, though they serve the same purpose. But there are temples for worship in Calvert, too. You got Arusha, the winged goddess in the Central East, and Idios, the sky goddess in the West. They're believed to be the one and the same, even if they're named differently, though. She's even got another name if you go further east. Oh, yeah, Aida told me about that. It feels like there's so much out there for me to learn. Still, it sounds like Aida taught you a lot. She did. Not just about fighting, but about different places across the continent. What's popular in those places. I know this will sound weird after all I've already asked you to find her, but I still can't believe her corps would just disappear the way it did. They're all hardened Jaegers who have always been able to handle anything thrown their way. Your friend from the CID called her the Flame Eater, didn't he? Yeah, pretty well-known name among Jaegers. They say she uses surgical precision with knives and gunfire to cut through enemy morale and momentum. She joined Eisenchild 5 years ago and her old corps disbanded, I think. That sounds about right. She was in another corps?
She was. A really famous one, too. It was called Zephyr and was one of the 2 biggest Jaeger Corps in the West.
Ah, we remember them.
It was made up of a small number of combat specialists, the Jaeger King being its head, and Ida used to lead one of their units. But after the Jaeger King died 5 years ago, the whole corps fell apart. That was when she moved on to Eisenshield.
I'm sorry, who? So it's not Eisen's child, it's Eisen's shield. So many names are so wrong. It's not Agnes, it's Anya. Terrible. This is also interesting. I didn't realize Jaeger Corps could have had such a rich history. Zephyr's still around, by the by, just in a different form. But yeah, their rep back in the day was something else. Can't see someone who used to be with him going down easily. So you think so too? But if she's fine, then why hasn't she made any contact with the rest of her corps? All this is making my head hurt. Me too, Fairy. Don't worry, we'll find her for you. Even if she isn't in Creel, I'm sure we'll find some clue that will take us to her.
You told us how deep your bond with her goes. That alone will surely draw the 2 of you back together. Where there's a will, there's a way. And Van and I have the will to find you a way. You mean it?
I really hate them bouncing back and forth between voiced and unvoiced. Voiced and unvoiced. Snip, snap, back and forth. Come on. Figure it out.
Well, thank you. I'll be counting on you both.
Thinking about it, I'm gonna add some indirect involvement with Aida 2 years back. I recognize those. She chose to go against her old home and help outside back then. It makes no sense that someone of her skill would end up in Vanish. With a Genesis maybe involved? There's gotta be more to this than that seems. The only question is whether she went dark by her own volition. I mean, I know I've been ranting and raving a little bit here and there, but considering we're about an hour into the stream, and we've gone an hour where we have not had an opportunity to save the game, that really... I was thinking about that afterwards of the last stream of this. Like, that really bothered me as, like... You know, I've said this before, and it's not just this game. Like, there's a lot of games that still do that. Like, you know, the simple fix is to just allow me to pause the game and save it, literally in the middle of a cutscene. Even if you wanted to start over, like, that particular scene, like, if you know, if that's the way it works, like, that's fine. Like, you know, they could have started where we just started a new scene on the highway or something. But, like, I hate to say it, like, it doesn't respect the player's time, but, like, you know, there is very, very few games that I will relatively accept that. And as much as I love this game, this isn't like one of them. I mean, I don't even think it's acceptable. I was gonna say, like, the one that brings up to me is like Metal Gear. Like, you know, we're gonna show a 45-minute cutscene. At least they told you that. You know, like, hey, there's gonna be a lot going on, and you're not gonna be able to do anything, and you could sort of adjust. But even still, I find that asinine, as you said, that, like, I shouldn't be able to just pause it, save, and continue on with my life another time. The fact that, like, it's like a whole hour going by where I can't do anything or not start over is a little silly in this day and age. You know, like, this is a newer game. This is unacceptable in the year 2021, I think, is when this came out. Like, it is silly. Like, basically in this day and age where we know how to save and pause games without breaking them, that's when you start making these calls. Scenery here's beautiful. Everything's so green. You don't get a view like this anywhere I live. Oh, there isn't much like this near the capital either. We haven't passed another car in ages. It makes me feel like we're in the whole picturesque view to ourselves. Well, that's how it goes in the old country road. But we're making good time. We keep going like this. We'll be in there in time for lunch. Is something wrong, Dan? Something's not right up ahead. You're a kid, but you're not a Kruger warrior for nothing, huh? I'm gonna pull over. You ready for a fight? Well, all right. Was there like some monsters blocking the road? Roadkill, free lunch? Oh. That bus has been surrounded by monsters. Wolves. I count 6, 7, 8. Ah, I hate working for free. You can't say that. How can you stand by when people are in danger? I know. Just watch yourself if you're gonna pitch in. You in or out, Fairy?
What do you think? I'm in.
There we go. Now we got a new player. Very Fee-like, but she has a gun. Fairy's got a gun. What is that? Oh, come on, Anya. That's a gun.
It's a
if I've ever
rifle
seen
blade
one.
used in our corps.
She's an American.
I'll use it to keep both of you safe. Now, may Arusha watch over us.
All right, then. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Target and range. Introducing new things still. You will auto-face the enemy you attack. Use RS to switch targets when an enemy is within range. The cursor will change.
We can win right now.
Oh, it doesn't like want. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm an idiot. Alright, let me do the coin bullets. Attack them all, please.
Over here. All for you.
There we go.
You on, yes.
Anya, what do you got? Gonna have our friend over there do something. So, some firebolt, faint arrow. There's nothing. We don't have a weakness for them, but I need one.
Going all in.
Did she learn anything? That's her S break. It's so funny, like she has a ranged attack, but relatively will not you won't get that going. Alright. What do you got?
A boost would work here.
A boost would work here? Oh, it's so funny. I shut that thing up on the other two. I was so happy that you could. But I realized, like, yeah.
Keep it up.
Energy output at maximum.
Oh, okay, there it is. So it ups her movement, her strength and ATS, her speed just skyrocket there. What does she got to do here? Rapid burst, heat edge.
Going all in.
Oh yeah, you can extend that out. Beautiful. Yeah, why not?
Activating skill.
Here I come.
My move now.
Yeah, you're not gonna like this, sir.
A chance.
CP up.
There.
There we go. That was clean. And there still is a bunch of other ones that we got to deal with. How somehow like I forgot to play.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Beginning combat.
Take this. Now deploying. Let's finish the job.
There we go. That's the way to play it there. All right. Come on, ladies. Get you on all over here for me. Come on. Let's have a little chit chat. Can we get everyone with the coin bullet? Is that gonna work? Can we get everybody? That looks like everybody.
All for you.
A chance.
Beautiful. That's beautiful, Clark. A little glow hammer. Not that I think we overly need it, but can we get close enough to him for this? No. So stand on over there if they're gonna attack him.
Here I come. Ha!
There we go. Beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. So what has she got for farts here? Earth and water. Argent thorn. That's gonna cost a lot. I'm not really interested in that.
I'll round them up and scatter them.
And that's okay. So we got a if we do that from the side, you sort of have to like see them. Oh yeah. So it looks like you'd have to break them. Not that that would overly matter. Dark breath.
My move now.
Your breath stink, eh?
This'll hurt.
You got an aerial buster.
Blade, protect us!
That was new that we got. Back attack bonus. Jordan, start reading, please. Things will make sense.
Good luck!
Fortunately, they're all one way or the other. Coin bullets? I mean, don't really need to do that. Stun slash.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up! All you on, yes?
Alright. No, she doesn't have anything. You could just literally just... There you go. Clean. There we go. Alright, I gotta go and fix, cat's food for a moment. Sorry about that. Well, that was the last of them. Not bad. I already know how good Van is, but I'm amazed at how fast you are, Fairy. Are all warriors of Kruga like that? No, wait, I'm still a rookie. Most of them are much better than me. And your arts were awesome, Anya. So is your staff. Aw, thanks. It's called an orbital staff, and... Come on, now. Wish I knew what was up with those monsters. It was almost like... Hello! Hey, you three over there! Are you guys okay? We really owe you one. We had to pull over because of engine trouble, and the next thing we knew, we were surrounded. I have to say, you've got some incredible combat skills. What are you, bracers? Nah, just ordinary passerbys. You work for West Calvert. You work for West Calvert Transport, right? Let me give you my card. Arc Ride Solutions. I'm just a guy who helps people with their problems. Not affiliated with the Bracer Guild. Even open to fighting monsters and stuff like I did just there. For a price. Wait. Van? Hate to come across like this, but you would have been screwed without us, right? So if you could let your company know that you have them and foot the bill, that'd be great. What? But the police or the guild would never... Well, we ain't cops or bracers, and you can't keep the lights on without a thank you. Not trying to scam you here, I just want a fair price for our services. We'll even escort you to town and finish the job. Wouldn't imagine you're in a rush to get attacked again on the road, are you? You got me there. This is so inappropriate. I can see where you're coming from, but I don't think it's inappropriate at all. Whether it's the water we drink or the security to see we're safe from harm, nothing in life is free. I suppose so. I wonder if everyone from the Central East has such a practical mindset. Alright then. We'll hire you to take us down to Creel. And as soon as we arrive, I'll phone my boss. Sounds like a plan. Now come on, you two, back in the truck. Okay? Yeah, alright.
I wasn't expecting that to be how this ended.
Mint-haired man. Who could that be?
That young man's most certainly caught my attention.
Dun dun dun. September 7th, 12:20. Oh, like we're just like entirely leaving that area? Like, but there was treasure chests back there. What a nice little village we got here.
Well now, isn't this a lovely village? It's like an idyllic painting. Rolling hills amidst clear streams, a windmill turning with the wind, and a touch of Middle Ages architecture.
Yeah, I do feel like I'm in Europe.
The white flowers we saw in the wheat field were beautiful as well. They were buckwheat flowers, weren't they?
Good eye. Fun fact, the village uses them in their specialty dish, galette.
Galette. Galette! The best a man can get.
Oh, I've heard of those. Ida always says they make for a perfect lunch treat. I'm excited to finally visit this place.
Anyway, that bus is gonna be out of commission for a while, so why don't we grab some grub?
That sounds good. I love me some grub. Limoges? I hear the inn over there has the best food in the village. While we're chowing down, we can ask if Aeda's unit has dropped by there. Sound good? Yep, yep. Well, then let's go inside, shall we? Wow, this egg's amazing. And the buckwheat has a pleasant fragrance as well. Even the side vegetables are delicious. Mothmart has Creel's buckwheat too, but it's no surprise that it tastes even better here. Wait, they have orange and black currant galettes on the menu? Hell yeah! I am so ordering those. Ooh, I think I'll do the same. I'll have some of those too. Maybe I'll order seconds and thirds. It sounds like you're all enjoying yourselves. Galettes are the pride of our village. No one makes them quite like us, so make sure you savor the flavor. And while you're at it, why don't you try some of the other items on the menu? We have vegetable galettes, smoked salmon, and seasonal fruits. Oh, and you'll definitely want to try our desserts. We serve some of the best caramel and ice cream you'll ever have. So many choices. Oh, is it bad that I want one of everything? You got caramel and ice cream? I'll take 10 of each. Oh wait, hang on. We didn't come here to drown ourselves in food. We came to ask some questions. You work here a lot, right? Of course. My parents own the place after all. You saved the people on that bus, right? Well, fire away. I'll gladly answer any question you have. Cool. I'm going to need you to think back to about 10 days ago. Did any shady-looking people happen to stop by here? 10 days ago? I don't know if I can remember that far. Wait, actually yes. There were a group of Jaegers staying around here then. Knew it! If you don't mind me asking, how did you know they were Jaegers? Did their attire give it away? Oh no, they were all wearing casual clothes. I just know a Jaeger when I see one. Our village is near the border of a few countries, so we get patrons like them from time to time. But as long as they pay their bills and don't cause trouble, they're just as welcome as any other of our guests. I suppose that's fair. This village is probably treated as a buffer zone between Jaegers. Bracers are always buzzing around like flies, and there's a police station here. I've got a question for you. Was there a woman with that grown-up of Jaegers? Yes, I remember there being one. I believe she was the leader. She had dark green hair tied back in a ponytail. Honestly, I thought she looked really cool. Yep, that's Aida, all right. Well, it sounds like we're on the right track. Do you know what happened to him after that? I mean, like, did they say where they were heading, for example? Normally, I wouldn't share that kind of information out of respect for their privacy, but since you know them, I don't mind sharing what I know. They stayed here for one night and left first thing in the morning. I don't know where they were going, though, and I haven't seen them since. Wait, no, that's not quite right. Huh? What do you mean? Have you seen one of them recently? Yes, I think so, actually. I'm pretty sure I saw that same woman 3 days ago. Sorry. For real? So does that mean she's still in the village? I think that's doubtful. And honestly, it was also pretty dark out when I saw her. I might have been wrong. I didn't see any of her Jaeger friends either. You know, the more I talk it out, the more I realize I could have been totally mistaken. Sorry for getting your hopes up. Oh, don't be sorry. It's still a lead worth investigating. We should ask around town and see if someone else has caught sight of her too. You've been a big help. I'll order one of the sweeter galettes later as thanks. Oh, thank you. I'll hold you to that. I won't pry into your business, but I do hope you enjoy our stay in our village. Alright, gang. It's info gathering time. The goal is to determine if Aida really was here 3 days ago. Luck's on our side, we'll get some good information in no time. Fingers crossed! Alright, let's get started then, shall we? Alright. So that essentially took us... That was an hour and 13 minutes before I was allowed... You know, outside of the fight where I might have been able to save, but, like, that's not a time to just stop up in the middle of something. An hour and 13 minutes of where I wasn't really given a moment to do anything with the game. That's a little rough. But anyways, first things first, let's go check on if this is going to be a part of our crew here. He doesn't have too many things. We can offer something. She does have some unopened. Oh my god, it's still full, Kat. Thank you for reminding me beautifully. There's that sip. We got EP. We have break. I guess I can't put break. We can put strike. Or we have a ring. HP grants quick when HP is low. And an impede. When did I get these things? So why can't I put strike here? Is I guess it looks to be a color? I don't really see where it says a color, but looks like I can put it there if we want. %, crit? Why not? And I mean, I can do the math on that one. That one looks like that's got to be a red one, you know, obviously. So like I could do that. Right, so yeah, I'm very confused about this one. I mean, there are options. I mean, I don't want to put EP. What else do we have that would be available to us? Amethyst ring. HP 150 grants quick when I mean that sounds like that could be something good to put on. She seems to be a fire gal. So that's empty, but apparently we got to go to a
Maintenance mode engaged.
Okay, there's a way. I'm so happy I was watching Neil Matter's stream of shutting these people up. Just gotta find where it is. No. It was something like in this menu, and then it's like, hey, do you want to change like their hollow? And it's like that you can shut them up. I know that sounds terrible. Change hollow core. I think that was it. Change playable voices. Off. Thank God they give the option. I mean, they can be helpful. But my God, they don't shut up. Like, it's every 5 seconds. It's a little ridiculous. You're off. There was like a tactics that you can sort of do. And again, like, if she's going to be like a... sort of find that weird that it's random. But you can change up, you know, things that they do, or at least I thought you could. Change combat directions. Attack the enemy. Do not attack. Focus on defense. Attack enemies the leader. Yeah, that could help. And then, yes, put distance in. I don't want you on the front line, so I want 2 people in the rear. That's good. I love the options. I love them. Any other ornaments that we should be... Doesn't look like they have any more unopened. It was just her, so we can maybe buy 1 red one. Alright. Save again, Jordan. Save again. We're gonna fill that slut full on up, I think, folks. Alright, what's the to-do list got to say? Just basically gather eyewitness information. The menu is something. That is not the menu button. That's not the menu button. Is that the menu button? God damn it, I'm looking down at it. Ah, this is what I wanted. EP charge, okay. That's good.
Well,
Then go to just some Crail Village. So there are some green peeps to chat on up with. So lots of things. So let's first go back on into that shop and buy what I'm assuming is going to be some food and new things that we haven't had yet. Hi, Ran, again. Hi. Plenty of those flavorful types around here, so I guess you've gotten used to it. Who knows? Maybe that lady and I would have gotten along. Had a chance to talk with her. Wait, what lady? You talking about our friend here? Ben! How'd I like the galettes? I've got my signature dish on the menu this evening, so if you're going to stay the night, drop on by for dinner. I get this was pretty scary for those passengers, but I think they'll be able to relax now knowing their stomachs are full. Oh, and we could use the kitchen as well. We do have money, so that's it. That's a good thing. So yeah, family style galette. Galette crepe. And some fresh salad. We have to remember to eat these things.
I'll be waiting for
That's another thing. Use the kitchen. Is there anything we can make? We already do have a few of those, so... Alright, thank you. I don't think he had anything else, did he? Yeah, just rest. Walk away. I'm heading to Remiferia for a business meeting regarding nutritional supplements. I was worried this would throw a wrench in things, but thankfully I got to make some calls at the inn. My hosts in Remiferia were very understanding. Sometimes I wish my boss would be like that. Oh well. At any rate, it looks like this detour isn't all for naught. Who knows what more I'll find. Is there an upstairs here? I never let an upstairs go unnoticed. Looks like nobody's really hanging out. Barging on in, these poor people. Love the music. Really great stuff. Mushy mushy? Alright. So, our map. What do we got? There's a green something over there, so we'll work our way over there, and then we'll just keep doing sort of some laps, I guess. Those are going to be the people they're going to want to talk with. This guy, just are you Gonzalez? Are you afraid if someone's going to come on in your home? All right, time to wrap this up. Come to think of it, I saw Kent and Annie playing down by the river with Chris Farley? The van? The river? Now Kent's unstoppable, I tell you. Annie, though, nothing like him. I love them both to death, of course. Just funny to see how different they ended up.
Oh, come and see.
Giovanna. Pardon me. I've heard that you take jobs like bracers do, yes? I've got a bit of a problem and I need some help. Would you be willing to hear me out? Sure, but bear in mind I ain't a bracer. I do a job if I feel like it. And I charge more than they do, too. You good with that? Of course, just as long as the price is still reasonable. Easy. Doubt I need to charge you too much. It'll just depend on how complicated the job is. Well, thank you very much. You see, I'm stumped on what to do. I've been trying to make soba noodles, and they're just not turning out right. Someone from the city like yourself might know what I'm doing wrong. Soba noodles? A dish made from buckwheat flour, kneaded and cut into noodles. I recall from a book that soba noodles are popular in Eastern cuisine. Far Eastern, specifically. Bingo. You two ever had any by chance? It's popular street food back in the capital. Has its fans for sure. Pretty simple to make, but it's got a really deep flavor and it smells like nothing else. Is it really? Dang it, now I'm hungry. I felt the same when the mayor told me about it the other day. So I figured I might as well try to make some myself for the Harvest Festival. I went around and asked the villagers for advice, and some of them do know some sort of these recipes. But, well, it's been a bit of a flop. I haven't been able to get the flavors right. The Harvest Festival. I think I read an article about it in the paper. Right. And now I remember. They celebrate every autumn, right? That would mean this year's right around the corner. So, I ain't exactly a cook. But I can try and give you some pointers based on the soba I've had in the capital. I think that would be a big help since you have that point of reference. Hearing about new experiences from new people is really interesting to me. Thank you for hearing me out. Your thoughts, Van? She's eager for help, but... Alright, feasts from the east. Giovanna's having trouble making her delicious soba noodles, and it looks like she wants some advice. So yeah. Not really a job for a Spriggan, hey, but hey, we got it. Alright, I'll take it on. I always make sure to do the job right, so I want to get some good soba out of this. Thank you so much, I'll do my best. I'm getting excited just for some noodles myself. So where do we start with this? Good question. So, you said you tried to make some sun that didn't go so hot. What about them that didn't come out right? Well, flavor was off, and so was the appearance. The dough turned out powdery when I was cutting it, like it wasn't put together very well. It took me so much effort to cut it that I just sort of mangled the dough. It didn't even look like noodles. The outside was all soggy and wet, but inside was still chalky. It didn't even soak evenly at all. That implies something might have gone wrong when making the dough. Perhaps there's more to making it than ordinary bread dough. Then the flavoring sauce, tried to mix it up and make a flavor more familiar to the villagers here. I ended up using basil as my base. It wasn't edible per se, but just didn't seem quite right. Yeah, sounds like you leapt before you looked there. Best to stick to the recipe. Well, yeah, you're right. So there's a lot to unpack here, and before we can dive on in, we'll need to figure out how to make the stuff ourselves. So you said you learned about the dish from some of the villagers, right? Yeah, mostly from Mayor Wang and Motona. They were a great help. Both can trace their roots to the east, so they had a general idea of how the recipe went. Well, that's a good place to start as any. Feel free to kill some time before we're done asking around. Of course, thanks.
Commencing mission.
Alright. So you can press X to present topics to certain individuals. Buckwheat noodles. Okay, that's a topic we want to discuss with people, apparently. Hello, Martha. Well, your veggies, you got a good little stall here, and we'd love to check it on out. Rutrow, check, you just scored again, so it's 3-2 with 7.5 minutes to go. Uh-oh. Yeah, Rutrow is right.
Why, hello.
Alright, we got a buckwheat cookie. Buy that. And we do have a little bit of everything, but maybe let's buy some berries. That way we can make something if we want to. Alright, so she doesn't have a topic. That person doesn't talk to anybody at all. I know my ancestors came here from the east. Apparently they were pretty big blacksmiths back in the day. Kana was really into that stuff growing up, but now she's gone and joined the factory instead so she can be a real professional. More power to her, I say, but all this newfangled factory stuff's a far cry from the smiths of old. Ooh, looks like she would have a topic. How did you find our galettes? Not a lot of people know that their unique taste comes from the traditional Eastern flour we use. From what I hear, my family imported buckwheat flour to the village from the east. Alright.
Can we talk?
Oh, you mean the recipe Giovanna asked about? Admittedly, I'm not too familiar with the recipe myself, but I know plenty about its ingredients. Buckwheat's my specialty. That's been passed down my family tree for generations. As millers, we know our wheat. Really now? That's wild. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised though, I mean, with the galettes being the big thing here. Yep. It was my family that first imported buckwheat flour to the village, in fact, so I dare say it's in my blood. So, how do you make buckwheat dough? Well, two main ways you can do it. Simpler way is just use only buckwheat flour. That's called 100% dough. Second is to mix buckwheat flour with standard wheat flour. You can play around with the ratio, buckwheat to wheat, and that can change the dough pretty significantly. The most common ratio is 80% dough. That's 80% buckwheat, 20% wheat. So the way you make the dough isn't always the same. There's more to this than I thought. The more buckwheat you have in the dough, the easier it dries out. That's something. So working with higher buckwheat ratios takes more skill, especially when you're kneading it. That's about the gist of it, though. Huh. A lot more complicated than I gave it credit for. Thanks for the crash course. My pleasure. Give my regards to Giovanna, would you? Now let's give it a crack and see what we come up with. Right. Alright, so we got some information, which is always good. Alright, where are we heading here? There's the hillside, there's another shop. Is there like a bulletin board here I'm missing or something? I guess, I mean, we're doing a lap, so I mean... You know, this windmill reminds me of Baldur's Gate. And just attach a small little goblin and turn that up and watch him fly. Decided to surprise your colleagues with berry muffins. Berry Manilow muffins or just berry muffins? There's a lot of great berries.
Whoa, that huge thing's turning just from the wind? I've never seen one of these up close in person before.
Jafar, assorted berries. Curious about the windmill you are. I mean, I would attempt to do the Jafar voice from Aladdin with, oh, what's his name? Gilbert Gottfried, if you will. But my voice is still not 100%, and that would just overdo it. This here's your prize grain thresher. Does the job pretty well. Veggies and gillettes are well and good, but they say bread and butter for a reason. We're gonna part off the Republic's bread basket with the wheat we produce. Can we go in here? No. Anything hidden back here? No, not at all. And use buttermilk. What about buckwheat? You ever thought of using buckwheat? Small child. Cat. What's wrong, Nero? Usually you're all running around a lot more. Come on, Ken, let's go home, okay? I think Nero's anxious. Maybe he wants to sleep. I want to stay outside. There's so many new people to play with. Tiny, there's a crab. You're way too excited, Kent. Something about that old man really scared me. I wonder what he was doing all the way out here in the village. Old man, eh? Just barging on in like Link into people's homes. Oh, well, it's the mayor's house. Ah, you must have come on the bus. I don't believe we've met. If you need anything while we're here, I'll help you over as the village mayor. We've been getting more and more tourists and travelers around this neck of the woods. I've been spending more of my time tending to them lately. We're a simple farming town, as you can see, though some of us do trek out to the city to deliver produce and spread the good word. At any rate, see what I can do to help this business out. For now, make yourselves at home and try to decompress. I'm gonna go see what my son is doing. He's very quiet. I mean, it sounds like he's maybe napping or something. Update on Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Over 100 hours. Oh, that's game of the year already for an early 2026.
Well...
Okay.
Well, now I've gone and done it. He was sleeping. I went to go put a blanket on him, and I woke him in my stupidity.
Let me ask you something.
Ah, is this about Giovanna's soba efforts? I'm sorry to hear that she's having some trouble with it. But I do appreciate you helping her. I hope she gets the recipe just right. Well, the field's not my forte, but I make sure I always do the job right. You can leave it to us. That's the spirit, young man. As for the soba, I can give you some insight on the sauce if you'd like. My mother was born quite far to the east. She became skilled at preparing the cuisine growing up. From what I remember, soba sauce is made by first preparing a base soup stock and then adding the flavor of choice to it. Huh. Can you tell us more? Flavoring is a blend of various spices and sauces, usually local to the area. When the blend is finished, you mix it on into the soup stock. Soba stock would traditionally use kelp or dried bonito, to my knowledge, but there are many other bases you can use, dried vegetables, mushrooms, sardines, and the like. Really anything goes, as long as it tastes good. So you can personalize the flavor of the soba that way. I see. But kelp and bonito don't appear to be common ingredients here, at least. I'm not particularly familiar with them. Probably bigger out in the east. I see. We can probably use more stuff common around here then. So what should we make the soup stock out of? Giovanna mentioned basil? Basil would work in a pinch, sure, but I'm thinking if we want to really make the soba pop, we should get something stronger. Seafood's a good bet. Well, we'll just need something we can find around here. Shrimp, maybe? Think we can get some of that? Ah, as it happens, some of our merchants do carry that. Shrimp's a common in Eastern cuisine, so you should be able to find some of them specialty merchants. I think I have some in my house, in fact, if you'd like it. You only need to ask. Perfect! Hopefully we don't raid your pantry, but if we do, we'll let you know. Nice! Ingredients are secured. Mission accomplished. Well, thanks for your help, Mayor Wang. Oh, my pleasure. I see some wonderful soba in my future. Okay, that should be good enough. I think we have a good grasp on the subject now. So, do we go back to Giovanna's now? Actually, you know, I think we're still missing something. Oh? What would that be? Secret spice, that's what. Nothing wrong with sticking it to the basics, but I say if we're making our own, we put a little spin on it. Something off the beaten path, you know? Maybe something that grows around here. How about local plants? We could probably find something down by the creek. Not sure what you mean, but you sound really confident about it. I trust you on this one. Alright, cool. If we don't find anything, no biggie. Tied 3-3 now. I am missing a good game, but I'm the type of person where I can happily watch something afterwards, even though I know the results type of thing. I know you are somewhat interested in rate. Did you watch the Daytona 500 there, Biscuits? Am I here from the capital? Hey, oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, that you spent money to get me to drink. Thank you, Cartesian Cat. I very much appreciate that. Thank you for using your Prime sub. Thank you for Jeff Bozo's money. Maybe it's your produce deliveries. Maybe it's the atmosphere. Either way, we're making a name for ourselves.
Alrighty.
We are. I mean, is it still Bozo's money? Or is it some other jackass's money? It's all... They don't want me to go up to where the sex cauldron is. I mean, I can't blame them. If I had a sex cauldron upstairs in my apartment somehow, I would also want it to be hidden from the real world. You haven't watched it in a few years. I still generally keep up with the race news. Yeah, me too. Like, it's very hard for me to... I was a huge Jeff Gordon fan. I mean, I still like Hendrick Motorsports. I guess I would say I'm a Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin fan. But once you sort of lose like your favorite racer that you like to watch, like I sort of really don't have the interest anymore to really pay that much attention to it. Like, I might throw it on as background, but I've sort of switched to F1 now. I'm a little bit more interested in F1 now than I am with NASCAR. Oh, mister? You're talking about helping people out with jobs around the village. Are you a bracer? I want to be a bracer too. Huh. Like, give off that vibe? You know I can pull that off. Wait, so you're not? Actually, yeah. On second thought, you'd be kind of cold and creepy for a bracer. Here I was thinking I could ask you about the main guild branch at the capital. Well, I work in the capital, and I do poke my head in there for work sometimes. Why, you thinking about visiting? Yeah, I am. I don't want to just talk the talk. I want to go learn about the guild and how to join it. The sooner the better. Do you know anything about how to join? Well, as far as I know, they don't really do tours and tryout days and stuff like that. You just walk in and say, hey, I want to be a bracer. And if they got room, they'll train you. Hell, you could probably walk in right now as long as they're not too busy. Really? Oh, I better hurry then. I don't want to miss out. Thanks, mister. I want to visit as soon as I can. Yeah, do ahead. Growing up, you were a Terry Labonte fan and then transitioned to Casey Kane, but was also just never a one-driver fan. I liked quite a few of them at the same time now that all those guys are kind of gone. I came across like a... I want to say it was like a YouTube short or something like that, where I think it was Kyle Busch was being asked a question of like, how is like NASCAR's probably been suffering in the ratings and the fans and everything like that, and like how do you get them back? And like that's the argument of like you need to have those recognizable names that like they had in the late 90s, early 2000s, and all of these kids that are coming up. None of them like. Some of them have good names. Some of them, God, some of them are even kids of the people we enjoy. Like we're coming up into a world where like, Kyle Busch's son is going to be racing. I assume Kevin Harvick's son will be racing. They all got the easy money. I think Richard Childress's grandson is a couple of them are racing. Like, but like none of them have like that. They have no personality, I think, is really what it is to it. Like, they have nothing that really is holding on to them. And the ones that do have personalities, they're too far and few between, or it's somewhat like, they're not really, they're not showboating that as much as they used to type of thing. Huh? Hold on. I swear I know you from somewhere. Have you dropped by our store before? The one right over there? Nope. Never been. Really? Could have sworn I... Oh, wait. You frequent that bistro in Edith's Old Town, right? They source some of their produce from us, and I'm the delivery guy. Small world, huh? Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, I remember seeing your truck before. So the old man gets his veggies from all the way out here, huh? Quite a hike. That it is. I've been working for this job for about a year now. Never got the chance to say hi and Edith, but hey, if we run into each other again, feel free to chat me up. Oh, there's another shop in here that we've to introduce ourselves to. Another sex dungeon. Sex cauldron. I do miss the days of Dale Jr., Jimmy Johnson, and Jeff Gordon. Those were good times, yeah. And it's weird because they're all still involved, right? Like, I mean, Jeff Gordon's like pretty much the second from the top for Hendrick Motorsports. Jimmy Johnson owns his own team. I think he races in the big races. And Dale Jr. has become a car owner as well. But I mean, like, again, that's a far few, you know, from actually driving to just being some guy on the pit box, right? Like, you know, it's they're not really involved in any way, shape, or form. The pacing of this game is so different. So, oh yeah, for sure. And again, very early on, very, you know, getting our feet wet of new areas and you know, a lot of new things, new characters. Like, you know, this isn't Reen and company, so, you know, I'm sort of really just still enjoying it. But yeah, I think that's good for a streaming perspective though, Kat, of playing two very different games. You know, that's why I sort of really try to avoid playing like two RPGs or two Japanese RPGs at the same time, because it just gets fucking boring to me. Whereas, like, you know, playing two very different games, great, fantastic. I don't think I've seen you around here. You a traveler? Did I forget your face? Oh, don't mind us, Pops. Just asking around about some stuff. You remember anything about a group of Jaegers who stopped by a while back? Jaegers? Well, yeah, that does ring a bell. Some of them came by the shop, I think. That was a week before. No, never mind. I think that was someone else. The more I try to remember, the more foggy it gets. I don't think I'll be much help, sorry. Don't sweat it. We'll loop back to you later. Sometimes it just pops back in your head like that, you know? I'm sorry, youngin'. I'm just too much of an old fogey to remember things clearly. Huh.
Hello?
Wonder if there's a little bit more to that. Going into OT! Oh my fucking god! What a fucking upset that would be if fucking Czechia won. I will say though, for Team Canada, we're very heavily offensively built. Like I said, like, I don't think Binnington's the best goalie they could be putting forward, and our defense is not as good as the American team's defense. But it is what it is. All right, we have pretty much almost everything here. We don't have a canvas tote. Viewable in the Connect to-do list. Gift for Agnes. Tote bag made of sturdy canvas. Perfect for school outings. Buy one of those. We have the TRL Times. Yeah, we'll buy a pearl ring. Do I want to put that on anybody at the moment? Maybe we'll put that on her for the moment, because she does have a slut open available. It would be absolutely nuts because Team Canada is entirely NHL, whereas Czechia is only 11 players, so it's not any. I always look at those things as just like, regardless of how, you know, stacked a team is, and again, every team is sort of like this, in relatively speaking, but like, just because you throw all of the best players together on one team, they, you know, they're all playing for their separate professional teams. They, you know, they're allowed to practice for maybe a month at most if they're lucky, you know, because they were still playing with their professional teams. Like, they had very little time to practice with each other, and of course some of them have played together previously, but, you know, it's very hard to get that line to work. Like, if that, like, that's sort of the problem. If very early on in the games where you're blowing out, you know, other teams 11, 12 to 1 or whatever, you're not really getting an understanding of whether or not they can pass the puck well to each other, if they know where each other's going to be. I mean, at the professional level, everyone knows where they need to be at certain times, but, you know, you sort of have that second, you know, those eyes in the back of your head where, you know, like, teammates of yours are going to be at times where you might not know that this guy on your line is going to be, you know, where he's going to be. To not have a Canada versus US gold medal game, whack. That's only ever happened was 2006. Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly hoping. I'm certainly hoping. All right, let's buy one of these. Lighter. Twinkling rain. Got a little bit of everything. That's good.
So long.
So long. I mean, to be fair, I think the Americans play later tonight. Are they playing Sweden? Like, they're not going to have an easy go either. It's you know, it's not just you know, Canada and the U.S. There are still some really good teams that can surprise. I mean, heck, you know, Czechia's taken Canada to overtime. So it's, you know. Wait, I can talk to the dog? No, I didn't want to talk to Garland, but that's okay. Pup's been on edge lately. Yeah? Okay, good. I didn't want to chat up with him yet. All right, and then we're back to here. Playing Sweden, it's going to be a hard one. Yeah. Do you know that green-haired passenger by chance? Really caught my eye. It's not often you find a suave urban type like him around here. I wanted to chat with him, but he's disappeared on me. Maybe ran on over at the inn would know where he's gone. I'm gonna have to ask when I get the chance. You mean the mint-haired boy, eh? I just came back from a little fishing trip. Did something happen? Hope it's not too dangerous outside the village now. Anyways, I'll be heading back to the capital tomorrow evening. Gotta make the best of these local fishing spots if I've got time. You mentioned fishing. We haven't got fishing yet.
I hope that bus makes it back safe and sound.
If something happens to it, it's just
Canada won!
Mira for us.
Thank you very much for that update, Biscuits. I appreciate that. Of all the times for monsters to crop up, though, who scored the winner? Was it a gritty Tom Wilson? I keep hearing on the news about how there are fewer and fewer of them, and yet I never imagined I'd come face to face with one. Alright, I do remember to get in touch with you about the company about compensating you. And? Sorry, can't talk much right now. Need to fix the bus here. My princess Kana, she's over in the factory. She can help you out if you need something. She's still learning, but you wouldn't know it looking at her. She can get your ornaments sorted out in a jiffy. I appreciate it, actually, if it's nice for her to get some real-world experience. Wait, is there a factory here? Why are you hanging out at the back of the bus, Nathan? Oh, I'm good, I swear. Just, never mind, please, pay no mind. Are you peeing back here? Oh, just giving me a funny look. He seems on edge. Do you know him from somewhere? Never seen the guy in my life. Dude's a bit of a fish, but we got bigger fish to fry. Let's leave him be for now. Van's pickup truck is parked here. Indeed it is. So we still have some green spots. Oh, seems okay. So there's going to be probably something over here we can pick up. Make that, them soba noodles. Marner! Oh, for fuck's sakes. Of course it had to be him. I mean, great for Canada, but as a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, he left the Toronto Maple Leafs, and of course he gets the big game winner. Good for him, though. Great for the country. Oh, look at this right here. It's a weed or something. Is that even edible? I don't believe I've seen a plant like this before. Yeah, it's what's called a fresh ingredient, City Slickers. Take note. They aren't common in the Central East, so I imagine you don't see any out there. We took the plant by the stem and plucked it. Now, Far Eastern spice recipes call for wasabi. And while this ain't the same thing, it's still called mountain wasabi, and for good reason. It packs a hell of a kick. So yeah, this'll do just fine. You shred this up, grind it on into a paste, and BAM! Instant winner. I see. So this is what raw horseradish looks like. Interesting. So is it similar to other kinds of radishes? Oh boy, you don't want to eat like this other radishes. No. Might as well kiss your tongue goodbye if you do. Is it really that strong? I'm not a picky eater, you know, but I can take it. Now I'm eager to try horseradish and soba noodles both. I think about that does it then. Let's bring Giovanna up to speed. Alright, so I think we got the little extra thing that's probably going to get us those extra SP points. I just hope that there isn't like a follow-up of like, okay, now how did you want to do this thing? So I'm going to save. But it probably will. Yo, we picked up on a lot of stuff from the villagers. Thank you. If possible, I'd like to try and make some another batch. And you can guide me while I'm making them. Would that work for you? I mean, teacher or ditcher? We'll teach you. Sure thing. Alright, let's move to my kitchen. Oh, heavens, I forgot. My house is just a mess right now. I'm sorry, could you just give me a minute to clean up? What timing! If you're in need of a kitchen, mine is ready and waiting. Ah, Mayor Wang! Thought I'd stop by and see how things were going. Good that I did. Best to strike while the iron's hot, no? Be welcome to use my kitchen instead of cleaning yours up first. Thanks so much. I'll gladly accept. Let's head for the mayor's house then. Oh, we're gonna have the weirdest orgy at the mayor's house. I'll just need to stop by my house real quick and grab some cookware and ingredients. Well, sure. We can help you carry whatever you need. This is getting really exciting. I do look forward to those noodles we'll make. Well, make yourselves at home. My husband told me you'll be borrowing our kitchen. Help yourselves to whatever you might need. We'll be upstairs if you need anything from us. Don't hesitate to bug us if you run into trouble. Wait, your kitchen is upstairs beside the sex cauldron? Alright. We're gonna see how these noodles come out. Alright. We got the kitchen, and we have the ingredients. All that's left is to put it all together. Do let me know if anything seems off to you. I'm counting on you. Alright, sounds good. So, first and foremost, the dough. I remember that you can use 100% buckwheat, or you can substitute wheat to make a ratio of your choosing. At the time, I figured, well, the more buckwheat, the merrier, and then just went all in with it. Ah, so you went 100%, so that's why it dried out. Buckwheat dries out. So should we stick with 100% dough then? No, buck the trend. I believe that's what they said. Not to be pushy, but I think a lower ratio would be better, like 80-20. Latona was telling me about how 100% dough is real tricky to work with. Dries out before you know it. So adding some standard wheat into the mix should help you when you're kneading it. Well, that does make sense. Let's go on ahead and do 80% buckwheat then. Now to knead it. Oh my goodness, call the cats! I can knead some things here. This should hold up better when I cut it. I think the ratio really was the secret. And it smells good too. Looking great already. I'm excited to see the completed dish. Alright, on to the sauce. I think the stock was where I went wrong last time. Tried using basil and it didn't turn out very well. What would you recommend instead? I think we're gonna go with the shrimp. Let's try using shrimp this time. Mayor said he had some in his pantry. Don't imagine they'll have a problem with us borrowing some as long as we offer them a bowl. Shrimp? I see, let's try that then. I'll go and find the shrimp for her. I'll keep an eye on the pot for when it starts boiling. Alright, everyone's coming together here. Under their watchful eyes, the dish was finally assembled. Wait, when are we adding the wasabi? Ah, now this is superb! Smell alone makes my mouth water. So these are proper soba noodles. I've never had them before, but they look scrumptious. I'm flattered. I could have done it without all your help. Now, let's see how it tastes, shall we? Hell yeah, I'm starving. Well, thanks for treating us. Now, I gotta say, this is no, like, Monster Hunter looking noodles, but not overly terrible. It's not as bad as, like, Final Fantasy XIV grapes on a vine. Oh, it tastes really funny, but in a good way. It's delicious. Can I have seconds? Oh, yeah. The hints of shrimp with that earthy note from the buckwheat. That right there's a winner. 5 stars! Wolf 'em on down again. I can really taste the natural flavors. It's almost like a sample of the entire region. You mentioned this was a Far Eastern recipe. This stands out even more among them. It's unlike anything I've ever even eaten before. I really wasn't expecting the flavor profile to be so complex, but it turned out so wonderful. This does bring me back. The taste is always so comforting to me, no matter how long I go between bowls. I dare say you've mastered this recipe. Hey, make sure you try some of that horseradish too, eh? It's freshly shredded, so it's gonna really light up your taste buds. Good point. Might as well give it a try. I wonder how it might complement the noodles. You told us a little bit, right? I don't see the harm in adding just a little more. I can take the spiciest of Central Eastern recipes, so this will be the cake. Oh god, are we gonna see someone's mouth on fire? is that? It's not just spicy. I can't even taste the noodles anymore. I really don't like that. I prefer the noodles by themselves. Oh, goodness, this is strong indeed. I imagine that's to do with how fresh it is. It's acidic at first, but the aftertaste is quite pleasant. I can see the appeal. Just an acquired taste. Yeah, very mature flavor. Not for the faint of heart, but once you try it, it hooks you. You don't like it though? That ain't a problem. You just don't have it as is. Instead, the buckwheat's plenty flavorful on its own. Why do I feel like I just lost a fight? Van's quite the seasoned eater, isn't he? There's something admirable about that. You think you overdid it on the butter, but the muffins are tasty. Doesn't that just mean that does too much butter make them a little too crumbly? I'm not a muffin expert. I've only enjoyed muffins from the old shop called Muffins. Remember that place? Or am I too old? Does anyone remember going to Muffins at the mall? Alright, now we just need to practice, and come festival time, they'll be even tastier. Well, I'm glad I got to try Far Eastern cuisine for myself. That really was delicious. Well, thank you so much for the meal, Giovanna. Crumbly.
All in a day's work.
But they still taste good, right, Kat?
Love to see it.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
I was gonna be like, how could that be anything other than just straight up law? Or, you know, a little bit of chaos, I guess, maybe? Alright, I'm assuming that went well. So let's save that. We are at 40 save slots already. My god. Certainly doesn't feel like 12 hours have flown on in. Alright, so now we're gonna go and walk around and get all these people, the red things. How's your dog doing, bud? Just got back from a hunt. I heard the news. You telling me monsters attacked a bus? Yeah. Was rolling by the village and it just got jumped. We fought them off though, no injuries to the passengers. Good. Good. They were lucky to have you there. Something about that attack rubs me the wrong way. I noticed the monsters were acting all sorts of weird on my hunts. Oh? You've seen them firsthand? What specifically was strange about them? So I run these pack of wolves around the village sometimes, and I've noticed them getting a lot more territorial recently. I can't really call it violent or aggressive though, it just feels like something else. So the monsters are on edge? Or otherwise acting up? That's what I'm noticing, yeah. It doesn't feel like anger, it feels like fear. I don't know what could be rattling them so hard though. They hadn't been causing trouble until now. Y'all watch yourselves out there. Don't mean to mag ya. I mean, don't you need me from around ya? Oh, no. I mean, by all means. Thanks for the warning. Take care on your hunts. So, Van, does that mean... Maybe. We don't know for sure that the wolves hounded the bus were acting the same way. All we know is it could have been something else. But that's a good guess. So let's keep it in mind. Alright. One person done. We've been inside there. So do you have sorry to bring up the terribleness there, Kat. Is this something that you're issued? Is this something that has like a timeline? Like, does this have to be done immediately, or is it just sort of the hassle of just finding someone that has to do it because of the steps involved? Unfortunately. Hey, look, he's wearing a bobby, Sir Officer Wally. So you were the guys who saved them passengers. You have my thanks. I don't know why he sounds British, but we're rolling with it. Yeah, no prob. You mind if I ask you a few questions? I'm trying to look into the attack myself. See? I do appreciate your help, but I'm not sure I want to get wrapped up in that whole situation myself. Oh, you'll be fine. Real jiffy, promise. Full disclosure here. We're acting on the authority of a certain intelligence department. What? You don't mean the CID? Let's just say I got the big boys on speed dial. Wait, what's he talking about? These are very good at stretching the truth. He's not technically lying, but Well, I suppose it won't kill me. What do you want to ask about? Right. So we're looking into this band of Jaegers that blew on through town maybe 10-ish days ago. We're thinking they might have come back recently. You seen anything that fits their description? Yeah, I actually do recall bumping on into a shady woman loitering around here. She was in the area, alone, on my patrol 3 nights ago. I saw her again the following night. It has to be her. You said she was alone? She was, yeah. I mean, I found that strange myself. And that she only showed up at night made her even more suspicious. See, do you know what motive might have been? Say for certain, none of the villagers reported assault or stolen goods at the time, and it's not unheard of for Jaegers to stop here for supplies. I don't see any criminal intent in her behavior, suspicious though it was. Fair enough. I guess she stands out just by being a Jaeger, even if she ain't causing trouble. What we do know now is that she came back twice, well after her unit came through. Alright, and we know that she came back, like, for another moment in time. Did we shop at Martha's? Yes, we did. She just offers everyday ingredients. Ah, the Orbital Factory. Get me a can of soda.
Well...
Strawberry Olay. Isn't that strawberry milk? Welcome. Oh, you must be the travelers I've heard about. How can I help you? Anything you need done with your orbits? Maintenance, maybe? You just leave it to me. I'm no greenhorn, despite what my boss says. Thanks, we might hit you up for that in a bit, but right now I want to ask you some questions. You recall seeing a band of Jaegers come around 10 days ago? Jaegers? Actually, yeah. I think I saw the boss talking to this Jaeger-looking girl. That would have been, what, night before last? Pretty sure. I'm guessing she needed work done on her weapon, or some supplies maybe. No, I think it might have been something else. She asked to borrow our truck. So, I think she was doing some hauling that night. Hauling what? I don't know. It is odd, coming out from alone under the cover of darkness just to haul some stuff around. I know, right? Like, it made me awfully curious. At the time I thought, like, maybe she just needs some tools or equipment or something. Maybe for fixing up their guns or other stuff. Good to know, thanks. The people at the inn said she came through 3 days ago, but then she came back the following night because she talked to the factory boss the night before last.
Alright, let's go monster hunting.
Monster hunting?
Here we go.
Wait, we're literally just going out to the highway? That was it?
We've gotten every scrap of info they have to give.
Okay, fair enough. Alright. You wanted to help to repair the bus, but the boss said no. He ended up working on it himself. I mean, I like to think I'm no greenhorn, but you trust me to go out and buy materials, and I just want to do more than that. I want to do something big, like building my own machines from scratch, or putting aftermarket mods on something. But, well, I really am rushing it. I don't know what I don't know. What do you got?
What do you need? There you go.
Purchase
What do you
equipment.
need?
That's what we got. Oh god, you have weapons! And we have money. That's great. Broad saber? Yes, please. Aerial device. Is this a System of a Down thing? Heat slinger. Alright, so she's already got that, so we might be able to upgrade that maybe. A leather grip. Mirage turbine. Guard vest or a work vest. Slightly better, but we are dropping a couple of things there. Reinforced shoe, work boots. God, that speed just dropped terribly. I don't even think I want any of those things. All right, and okay, and then we can make them better. Wait, don't I have the broad saber? Strengthen it. Okay, we got 16 new materials, and it's only using 1, so yeah, why not? And then a heat slinger. Sure. I guess I missed the previous upgrading them. Not that that overly matters, but Selling? No. Exchange? We have a little bit of Sepith. Why not? Equip? We are good. Finish shopping.
Thanks.
All right. Modify orbments. Do you have anything new we could buy? We do need to buy a red one. But we already have... What would be best for her? Maybe another just basic attack? Do you have anything new here? Nope. Okay. Okay, you have no new drivers. Plugins! You do have lots. A lot of them are expensive. Smite them slut. Alright. We could open some. She's got some spots that we haven't even done. Any covers here? Nope, no new covers. Nope. Alright, set some orbments. That's what we want. Still not really getting anything, at least not here, but her attack goes up quite nicely. That does seem like her main goal there. Like, she does a lot of attack, you know. She's like, what's her strength? Base 73. Is this 100 or is this 58? Okay. I'm just trying to think, like, do I really want to be opening up some more? Like, maybe, am I at the point where I want to have, like, at least everyone has 2 opened up, maybe? Where do I want to go to? Unlock sluts. I think that's what I want. Open sluts. Let's open up that. 45? What's wrong with you? 60? Alright, let's maybe open up that one. Okay, there. That's a little better. 30. 30. And then how many does she have? We'll get her maybe one more. 9? Damn it. Alright, so now that we've got that, does that look like that's another... another time? Oh, wait, now I have to... This is still so weird to me of, like, you can do some things in these menus, but then, like, you can't do the other thing. Like, if you want to be putting other things in, you gotta go to the orbment menu to, you know, set the quartz and whatever. Like, for Christ's sakes, just let me do it all from one fucking menu. Alright, so we can put a little bit of anything here. So where, okay, there's the shard list. So what would I like to do? Does it say sort of what you get? Okay, so we would get an earth boost if we put that in there. Aqua boost. I mean, I love me some HP sauce. Well, it goes great on a steak. Some people prefer the A1. I'm more of a little bit of a Brit with the House of Parliament. Also goes great on bacon. Whether it's Canadian or not, that's up to you. 80F plus 10 AEV. I'll get some everyday basics up there. And you're gonna still get the Aqua boost. Done. Could be good. How do you know if it's something that you've already... Okay, so like right now all we have is Chrono Boost. So all of this is extra. But I feel like we already have a Flare Boost elsewhere. His evasion's at 11. Or can go up to 11. I feel like, you know, he's the guy that's on the brunt of it. Impede would be really nice. Chance of additional damage when using Mirage attack arts. Yeah, that's the thing. Of like, do you have a lot of Mirage attack arts? Like, I don't like it. He isn't really doing much at all, so it doesn't really. What would I want out of you? I think just probably HP. Oh, we don't have any unused. God damn it! Why would it even show? I guess because we could use it. Yeah, Anya's got it. So I'm gonna have to buy... I should be able to just buy them or make them from here. This is ridiculous. Alright, this is what I'm talking about, of having to go back and, you know, synthesizing all these things, so... Sort of get an idea of what I need for who. Okay, so we got him covered. What's going to be her best bet? She's got to resist freeze. AP going up for her would be great. I don't even think we really need to go crazy with that. That looks really great. Yellow. Oh, okay. Give me a second. Apologies. Sorry, my sister calling. You wondered who maybe that voice was if you could hear it. I want to talk to Logie, but he was sleeping, so he was not really in the mood. All right, so we got that. She's got other things. We are good. I don't know if I want to change that. What would be? I don't think I have any other blue ones to put that on. She's basically got both of them on, so that's fine. I really don't understand any of this. So that could be any color, but that one had to be specifically blue. What the fuck is going on? And then finally you. What do you got?
Oh my god, he's pooing on us!
Yes. Lothars, how are you, my friend? Mind one. So not many options, but we'll certainly take a look. I am doing great. We're really just inebriated with everything going on. I'm good. I put you on, then got busy. Were you able to catch the hockey game? Miss Biscuits has been very kind in letting me know how it went. I haven't been able to watch it, but I'll watch it afterwards, obviously. All right, so now we need to go back to Quartz and see what we can buy here. I feel like more action Jackson is going to be the best. So let's buy that. Then go to Orbments, and then go to you, and then there we go, and then oh shit, did I buy the wrong one? Damn it, Jordan, you're an idiot. All right, so you have an NP. Like, what would you put here? Because it has to be a mind. She isn't even really an ATS person. How did I fuck that up? I mean, can you double mint gum the impede? Twitch Mobile isn't letting me tag you properly. How dare they? Fuck you, Dan Clancy. Figure your shit out. I had to fight every urge. I saw him like talking to some like he was on the Twitch channel of something, and he was doing like a Q&A, and of course he avoids anything that involves him having to actually answer a hard question. I was just like, no, Jordan, don't even. Your question probably won't even get answered, and you'll probably, get banned from the Twitch thing. Don't even bother. I don't know what to put there. Okay, so you can't put this. I guess we have to buy a mind one. Right. You have to say it all sensually though, Lothar. It's like, SGM Biscuits, you're my hero. Sort of like Ferris Bueller, you're my hero, right? Sort of like that. I think that's how you have to say it, right? All right. Well, we'll buy one of those. That's the only damn thing you put. That's how you sound. Great.
There you
go. We are all done with this. Walk away. That's not even the doorway. Jordan, you idiot. Let's save so we don't have to do all of that over again. That'd be disastrous. All right, so I guess we're fighting monsters now. We've gathered all the witnesses. Does this guy know he's just staring at a wall? Oh, those are some pretty boxes. That's what he's thinking. I really say I do like the look of this game. Even the little touches of something like, just someone's got a good fire going, a good roaring fire. Thief! A thief! He stole my bike, the bastard! Uh-oh, is this Mr. Mint Hair up to no good? Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. This guy came walking up to me just now, middle-aged, but couldn't really catch his face. He muttered something about needing to get away in a hurry, and then he just nicked my bike. Son of a... It's more than a bike to me. He's gonna pay for this. Oh my god, this is a big word I've never seen in my life. That's just incorrigible? Van, we should give chase. But wait, wouldn't this count as a job? Do we need to get an agreement first? Normally, this be police work. Normally. But who knows how long their response time might be. We're right here and they're not. Yo, you got a sec? We're a group called Art Cried. So I love how we're explaining this whole thing while this guy is really mad that the thief is very, very slowly getting away on said bike while we're going to try and work out a deal. Oh my god. I can get your bike back for a price. What kind of price? Well, you're the ones who saved the bus from those monsters, aren't you? And yes, please, I'll hire you. That bike means the world to me. We've crisscrossed applesauce this whole country together on my fishing trips. If you can catch up to him and get it back, then I'll pay you whatever you want. I don't have much, but I won't have anything happen without my bike. Well, what's then? Well, let's thinking about scurrying on the highway anyways. Convenient little excuse we've got here. Let's hit the road, gang. We'll still be able to catch him on foot. Okay, so let's be off.
Commencing mission.
You gotta be careful that you don't read the let's be off with let's beat off. Two very different things. Is he coming with? This road is surrounded by so much natural beauty, and the air is so crisp and fresh. It's too bad the monsters here and there are spoiling such lovely scenery. On the plus side, they don't seem as riled up as they did when they attacked the bus. As long as we don't go out of our way to provoke them, I don't think there'll be a problem. I agree. Let's just be aware that they could charge at any moment. I don't think enough time's passed since the bus incident for us to let our guards down here, so stay alert. We will. I need more 27 milliliters of beer. So you can change your party formation via the tactics tab. What's the advantage of doing that? Like, I know how to do that. I've already done that. Interesting. Step at mass. Alright, tactics. Change party? No, it's not that. Not that. I mean, how did they change their... I don't think you really need to.
I'll take it from here. Right.
I'm on it.
All right.
Well,
I'm on it. We're not done yet.
Sorry, folks.
Looks like a nice chest.
Nice job, Agnes.
Oh, it's not A to open that up. Lothars, I was gonna ask you. My son was held. I was talking to the guy at work. Yes, so my son stayed home from school today. There's no snow. It's one of those weird of like, I think they got caught trying to, you know, better safe than sorry, of course. But you know, like when I was driving home at like 6 in the morning, the roads were starting to get bad. Like if it kept raining bad enough, I could see the purpose. But you know, as soon as I get home, my wife's like, "Oh, they canceled school." I was like, "What?"
Gotcha.
Now, let's make the first move.
So he's home, but he's spending most of his day sleeping. So whatever, I guess. I guess I could really just go out of my way and attack everything here, but I'm really just interested in the chests and getting that kid's bike back.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
So, like, have your kids out your way? Because, I mean, it's a very different thing in Saskatchewan than it is Ontario. Like, have they ever, like, had a day where they tried to just, like, hey, look, the weather might get real crazy, so we're going to not send the kids to school, and then it ended up being nothing, like a nothing burger out of it?
Okay.
Oh, hello! What are you doing, attacking me?
Get in combat. We can win right now.
There we go. Boom! That's what we had. Yeah, but normally if they are bust... Yeah, like, so, like, the way that we do it in Ontario is... if the buses are canceled, usually, like, 90% of the time, they'll close the schools. Just because I assume, like, you know, if a large percentage of kids are bussed in, it's sort of just irrelevant then. Like, why would you bother type of thing? So, a peck chaser. So, like, small towns, if they live in town, unless it's really bad, they go to school, but buses may not run for any further kids. They also have no issues closing if it's too cold. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be more so what you guys would deal with, right? Is if it got too cold. Like the last few weeks, like it's relatively mild today, but the last few weeks, like my son hasn't had recess because it's too cold outside, so it works out for me. Like usually I gotta wait around with them until they let them inside the school if I sort of get my timing off. But it's nice of, like, you know, if we walk to school, it's a little brisk. You know, we don't live too far, and then it's just right on in, get on in. Yeah, bundle them up real good, they'll be all right. Yeah, like kids are indestructible, right? They'll figure it out.
This. Here goes.
This thing ain't getting any turns in.
This'll hurt.
Unfortunate for you.
I'll dice you up.
I still think he says, "I'll fuck you up," and you can't tell me otherwise.
That went great.
Like, that's just what he says.
Professional, Van.
There. Gotcha, son. Take this.
I guess I should be like attacking.
What's the verdict? Find anything strange?
Oh, he's like hurting.
Nothing that fit the hunter's
dare
description
you.
anyway.
How? Why am I having this to be so difficult? Like finding out how do I use
Let's try searching
an orbit outside of things. Like I want to heal Van right here. Like why is that so difficult? Like why isn't it just as simple as me hitting orbment? Oh, use our... Never mind. Jordan has a reading problem, folks. You really do. Mind me. Sometimes I just gotta put my head down a little low.
Let's get to work.
This could get tricky with so many.
Gotcha. I'll take you on.
Yeah, we know. Exactly. Exactly. The important thing is that you know. Right? Because if you didn't, well, that would be troublesome.
This'll hurt.
Is that guy going to be involved in some way, shape, or form? You know, would you know, the peck chaser?
Slew of them. Think fast.
Just gonna throw a bunch of coin at you weirdos.
Perfect chance!
Going all in.
Target locked! You're trapped! Yes!
I guess I probably should have,
Going all in.
No, I don't need that. Like, just like tomorrow, you know? It might be a whole bunch of mess of me interrupting Johnny Silverhand yapping again, right? Who doesn't appreciate that?
Move now.
Can't wait till your birthday next month. We're going back to the beach like we did last year. Is it going to be warm enough to go back to the beach? Or is it just like, oh, like it, not swimming beach type of thing?
This'll hurt.
Blades protect us!
We have to like murder this bird.
This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
Why can't we, you know, just go the long way? It was in the 60s last year. I don't swim. I don't give a shit about that. Oh, fair enough. So are you going to get your turn? I think I have a little bit of drift on my controller here.
Thanks, pal.
Stop attacking me, you jackass.
Here I go.
He's playing NBA Jam. He's on fire. Spent the entire day at the beach with Evie last time, and the food and drinks were great around there too. Oh, I assume Evie is all good. Did you not take her to the vet yesterday for something? I can't remember if it was she was burping too much or something like that. I assume all is good though. Or maybe I'm just making up things and this was a dream I had.
This'll hurt.
Welcome back, DJ. How did your... I still think you should have shaved your head. That would have been...
This'll hurt.
Would have been a great job. You sneezy. That's right. Burps or sneezes. Could have been either or. I could have had so many things right. So many things wrong. Water or fire?
Activating drive.
So to bring you up to speed, DJ, we essentially just sort of... we finished wrapping up the conversations with Creel. And now we're going to go find someone's bike that was thefted down here while slowly getting some...
It's 5 o'clock somewhere!
Yeah, there's always those gentle reminders. What just happened? I think this game just shit itself. Hello? That's terrible. God damn it. Yeah, game crash. Motherfucker. Oh, god dang it. Now what happens? Well, now we get to see where my autosave may have been. Guess we'll find out. That's why I don't play on PC. Yeah, I hope I saved recently. I probably would have had the autosave of from entering that area. So no, this is why you play on PC, because you get to deal with all of the headaches of playing on PC. And I still haven't dealt with your gentle reminder of drinking the beer that you asked me to. Yeah. I mean, again, it could have been, you know, when you're streaming, shit always gets really crazy and weird. So, oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? That's the last time I fucking saved was leaving there? It can't be. About 15 minutes ago, I guess. Hopefully there's an autosave that's a little bit closer by. 1350, 52, 54, 1359. That's okay. Not the worst. Appreciate you spelling the worst that way too.
That's how it goes.
All right, so that was like literally one fight ago, so that wasn't too terrible. I like literally turned around, DJ came in, and then poof.
Let's get to work. There. Take the sun now. Let's finish the job.
There we go. That's what's going on. DJ broke the game. Yeah, sausage in German. I thought penis was sausage in German.
This'll...
Wrong again, I guess.
Think fast.
Take this.
Now you're confused. Probably best to be confused about penises, right? Throwing on a little slow on there.
This'll hurt.
That'll nail everyone from the slippity slide.
Keep it up. It's
Yeah.
working.
Also good news, your brother said he would take care of the money order thing. That is a great brother. Good for him. I'm happy that someone was able to help you out there, Kat, because that sounded really shitty that you had to deal with that unfortunate thing.
Going all in.
Like this thing needs... Nah, I mean, we might be able to kill it. Might be.
Time to go all out. What should I do.
No, can't reach it. But he's not gonna go next.
Going all in.
You're gonna do the spark edge first? It looks like you will actually. Fantastic.
Here goes.
Alright.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wolfman.
Oh, a treasure chest.
They get really excited about it. That is a really good chest. 200 sepith. What does that say? Creel? Look at that. Look in video games. You can actually read this shit. Remember in video games you couldn't read a sign? It never made any sense.
Let's keep
You
moving.
know, trying to figure out life. Where are we going? Where's Bill going off to?
Let's get to work. You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Looks like
There's so many of these people hanging out here.
An enemy mob. Wanna clear him out?
You snooze, you lose.
News you lose. Mr. Wolfman, where? Is he here? Am I unaware? Where's that beautiful boy? Beautiful man. Beautiful man, sorry. No, that's not what I wanted. I want coin bullets.
Think fast. Take this. All you on, yes.
All you on. I'm not going to get used to that name. I'm sorry. It's Agnes. It's Agnes. Oh, I thought you were talking about Wolfslayer, not the enemy. Oh, yeah. No, we were. You know, we were. I'm with you. Is he going to need a little bit of a heal? Hi. What do you got?
Keep it up. It's
The Abysmal Flame. Sure. How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
Thanks, pal.
I was like, wait, when did he get here? Maybe he broke the game. I wouldn't put it past that man to have broken that game. Absolutely.
keep it up. It won't hurt. There.
That man's presence can break penises across the board.
Chance. Nice. That one.
Or otherwise known as sausage in Germany.
Then. Let's keep moving ahead.
Gotcha, the sun.
Now, let's make the first move.
The foliage in these areas is quite grand. Lots going on. I you know, could we not clear this area a little bit? Where's another frenemy here? Is it just one enemy? Oh no, I see the wolf man again. There he is.
Think fast. Take this. All you on, yes.
Time to go all out. Activating drive.
Whoa, what do you got? Boost plus. So, if there is a boost plus, does that mean I want to use the boost
It's working.
or not?
Going all in.
This'll hurt.
She needs some CP. She's running low.
Keep it up.
The foliage is making it so goddamn difficult to see what's going on.
Going all in.
I can't like quite see where it is, but
Blaze.
sure, I'll rock that.
Hit him fast, Barry. Here goes.
Sorry, are we still hated by this Crash Garm? I didn't know that was Wolfslair's middle name, Crash Garm. Earthbreaker.
Cypher activate. Going.
Can't quite reach.
Time to go all out.
You're not gonna be able to reach him from there? That sucks. Maybe I would only need that.
Activating drop.
Heal him up. Thank you.
Thanks, pal.
And now we know. I know, right?
Perfect chance.
All right. What do we want to do here? This thing is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Keep it up. It's working. I've got you now. Burn.
Okay, that tickled. That was a slopping pickle. I think we're gonna have to get Agnes to do some EP back, maybe some CP back.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up. They're down. All you on your...
There.
Perfect.
You did it.
At least like this is a nice little thing that in previous games that like. Remember, like in older RPGs, you wouldn't always necessarily get your health back full up. It's a nice little. I don't know if that's just because I'm playing on the normal mode or whatever, but it's a nice that they go back to that. Do we want to, I don't see no critical coming up. Do we want to just, really just show off ourselves here?
Time for the main event.
I guess I could have stood beside people if I was going to do that.
Hands alive! Raid! All you on yes.
Fire and wind. See you later. Ooh, the tenderizer. That's very nice.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did
Looks like a
perfect,
chest.
Gotcha!
Now, let's make the first move.
Probably was a waste of that.
Nice. That went great.
Twinkling ring.
Professional then.
I feel like I haven't looked at her accessories to make sure that she had everything, and she doesn't. I feel like an idiot. What would be best for her? Some HP? Strength and ATS? A lighter? Cat strap? Or the tin coin? Does she, I mean, accuracy seems pretty low. With her being a ranged person, that probably would be the best bet, maybe? So, throw it on there? I don't fucking know. What are other people's accuracy at? 24, 32? Seems okay. Well, there's our bike. Do you think this is the man's stolen bicycle? No. Would you imagine it couldn't be? Or it just isn't? Like, that's what I'd put my money on. Sure wasn't here when we passed in the truck. It looks to be partially damaged, unfortunately, but at least we can recover it for him. Now I'm just curious what happened to the man who stole it. Yeah, the owner told us a thief that I saw mentioned needing to run away from something, didn't he? Then why would he just discard it here? I'm guessing something happened they weren't counting on. This might be a peaceful area, but there's still monsters around. It ain't hard to guess what could have happened. That sounded like a wolf howling. You can sense a bunch of monsters around a single point a little ways away. Do you think the bicycle thief is under attack? Could be. Let's get him moving to the direction we heard the howl from. I think we need to speak with the thief before we can call this case closed. Let's hurry.
Give me your worst.
Oh, I like missed the thing there. That was unfortunate.
Keep it up! It's working!
This'll hurt. Time for the main event.
These crafts, these never get old. Never ever. I guess I should see if
It's done.
our new little friend has one. Really? You couldn't do that much? She has Ignis Rampage.
It's working!
Give it a whirl? She does not have enough CP.
Going all in.
That's okay.
This'll hurt!
Hit him fast, Barry.
Target locked! You're trapped!
Oh, I was like, I knew there was one like just popping on in from somewhere. There had to have been.
Time to go all out!
Can't really reach you with anything, so you need EP? No, you don't need that. We don't need any ammo. What is oh no, like he's freezing people? I have no idea. Attack.
Time to go all out! Here
Or just defend. And then you get your turn again. How hilarious. That'll work.
Going all in.
Here I come! Ha!
Of course he would heal back. Oh, I've never seen that happen before. That's pretty out there.
Keep it up!
There.
It's working! Bam!
Here goes.
Sir, if you could just attack me, please.
Think fast.
Triple SLEM.
Hit him fast, Barry.
This'll hurt!
Going all in. You got
There we go. I love that, you know, the battle system is growing on me a little bit here. Really filling on in. Please be able to hit this thing for 100. Like, this should be an easy go.
What should
going
I
all
do?
in.
Yeah! It's for the
There we go.
best! I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes. Oh, looks like a chest.
Yeah, that's a chest if I've ever seen one. Still some chests. Can I go and pick those chests up before we go and move on? Nope. Gone too far. Whoa, this is some mess. It looks like they're fighting over who gets to eat him. Ah, let bygones be bygones. Oh, who are you? Oh, like I care who you are. Just help me, please. Oh, they just came at me all of a sudden. They're gonna have me for... Keep your voice down. You'll just provoke them. How did we just, like, get in the middle, like, there? Are you okay? Not more wolves. There's something off about them. Oh, half the wolves just ran away. Ruff, ruff. It looks like the other half aren't going to back down so easily, though. Something's really got them in a frenzy. And just look at how red their eyes are. I want to know what happened to them to make them this way, but they aren't going to wait for us to find out. Hey, at least we don't have to deal with as many of them as I thought. Let's do this. Alright. Ow.
Do your worst!
Alright. So, I guess you can only... You can't, like, social link... Like, that's the way I'm going to refer to it. With both characters, it's one or the other, it looks like. She really needs she needs to get something that's gonna get her CP up. I have to find out a way.
I've got you now! Burn! Yes!
I hate that that missed. God damn it, I hate that that missed.
Go all out!
Going all in.
Yeah, I really need Reen to do his coin thing so that we're gonna be okay. So I might need to do a just do a heal just to get everybody on the same page here.
Thanks, pal.
Top everybody up.
You'll
Check my food items for CP. Oh yeah, like I mean I understand that, but I was meaning something that's going to get CP back, like, you know, from just fighting or something, you know, along those lines type of thing. You gonna be able to get all three?
Go all out!
Ma'am.
think fast. Take this. A chance.
Ow. Fucking god damn it. Goddamn thing isn't even that damn sharp. Alright, Earthbreaker looks like it's gonna hit a few people. We can hit everybody if we want.
Keep it up! It's working!
Eat this.
Did I just hear like a Mario coin thing like bounce up there? That certainly sounded like it. Alright, so he's got the hate, so hopefully they'll go and attack him. If we get them just together, that would be really great.
What should I do?
Get both of them, but not with the back anyways.
Yeah! It's for the back! Then!
There you go. So that looked like we stole a turn there. Sort of felt like that.
Time to go all out!
This'll hurt.
Keep it up! It's working!
This'll
Attack
hurt.
bonus.
Sword crush. Hit him fast,
There we go, there we go.
Pull out all the stops.
I've got you now! Burn!
Alright, yep, they're all gonna attack me. That's fine and dandy.
A chance!
That guy didn't do anything. Also fine. Sort of wish I had, you know, something.
Going all in.
Again, able to heal everybody. You got the turns going up.
Thanks, pal.
Then!
Do I just put these poor saps in out of their misery or what?
Time to go all out! Keep it up! It's working!
This probably should kill them.
This'll hurt.
Don't overextend that out and you're not going to hit the one that you want.
This'll hurt.
Time to go all out!
Think fast. Take this.
You won't get away with this!
Going all in.
Urgent Thorn. I don't know what that does.
Keep it up! It's working!
558. I don't think that's going to be enough to,
No, you don't!
Oh, sure. I hope when that happens.
Think fast. Take this. All you on, yes.
Why these are so spread out? It sucks.
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
What should I do?
Get in behind them. Let me do this one. Hopefully that thing's not going to attack us.
Yeah, it's further back.
My move now.
Oh, hold on. Sun's calling me.
Keep it up. It's working. Time to go all out. Keep it up. It's working. Time to go all out. Keep it up. It's working. Time to go all
No. No! You got, oh, the chair isn't high enough for you. You gotta sit up a little bit more.
No.
Keep it up. It's working.
This'll hurt.
God dang it. Still not close enough. I can't get that side attack. That is so...
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh, that's not for him though.
This'll
Side
hurt.
attack.
Time to go all out.
Take that.
Perfect chance.
0 farts, please. Finally. I get to use that one. Let's see what that does. That's flashy.
Bleached. Yes.
Alright. Finish him off, god dang it.
All you on, yes.
Yeah. It's further.
All you can see is a small little head.
That's how it goes.
No.
There you go.
Powered up.
Say hi.
No.
You say meow. No, that controller doesn't work. Okay, alright. Isn't this great? You know, I was hoping to have a nice stream day. And you know, and the school board is like, hey, you know what? We're gonna ruin your streaming day. So I got a child here that I have to somehow entertain. A giggly kid who's now drooling on me. Stop drooling on me. Hey, why don't you show? Ow! Don't do that. To show him your no teeth.
No, baby.
Guy lost a couple of teeth like within a week. No. Okay, come on. I'm not dealing with this.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on. All right, adult solutions. Oh yeah, the tooth fairy came. My goodness. We'll be right back.
touch me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy, now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up for with the key. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up for with the key. Baby, it's a lockdown, baby, you drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping, your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up for with the key. Keep me in there. Lock me up for with the key. Hey, pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, 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 no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time.
Apologies. Had to go get the little guy something to eat, so chicken nuggets are always a big win. What has happened to my hair again? Why can my hair just never starting to look like Lothar's every day? More and more. Not that that's a bad thing. Woo! That takes care of them. I apologize if I'm wrong, but did you recently steal a bike? If you did, we'd just like to ask you a few questions. Yeah, that's me. Go on ahead. I'm not gonna try and fight you. Oh, I recognize one of them. What was that? Between the wolves that attacked that bus and the ones we just had to fight, something's definitely not right here. It's like they're being controlled by fear somehow. I just can't put my finger on it. Are you alright, Van? We still haven't questioned our suspect. Oh, right. We're Arkwright Solutions. We're here on behalf of the guy who had his bike stolen. We managed to recover it, but I don't think just getting that back is going to satisfy our client. Why'd you steal it at all? Come on, fess up. What? Don't play dumb with me. There's no way you're on here on behalf of that guy. You came to Creel to shake some mirror out of me, didn't you? What are you talking about? Do you know him, Van? Nope. I know he was on that bus, but I never met him before that. What's going on? What? That's what I want to know. Then you're not a debt collector from the companies I owe money to? Really? Nope. We're Arkwright Solutions, just like I said. I'm not going to say we never do debt collection work, but we haven't asked to come for you, that's for sure. Oh, Idios, what a relief. I did all that for nothing. So the reason you stole that bike was because you assumed Van was a debt collector and wanted to run away from him? Yeah, I mean, I've borrowed a lot of money from a bunch of different places over the years. It's gotten to the point where I'm too deep in to get out. So I figured my only hope was to flee abroad. That's how I ended up on that bus. But I saw you as soon as we arrived in Creel, and I can tell you were a pro. I was convinced you had to be someone who'd come to collect my debts. After that, I was just looking for an opportunity to flee as far away as possible. When that opportunity presented itself, you stole some guy's bike and rode off, only to get surrounded by monsters immediately afterwards. Well, I'm glad we were able to clear that up misunderstanding between us. How about we go back to the village for now then? There's no guarantee that more monsters will come for us, and we need to return that bike to its owner. I think that's a good idea. Just don't try to run away from us again. You hear? Oh, I won't. I doubt I could escape from you guys even if I wanted to. Then off we go. Alright, let's go and get... is this game going to tell me, like, you have to go and return the Creel?
It's like a chest.
Rot! Element, weapon, extra line only. Okay, let's maybe throw that on there. Well, I guess I could probably not do that. Okay, so that can only go on that one. Drops that, but you know, it doesn't really add anything on there. But can rot enemies. Yeah, see if it's more worthy of someone else. At the moment, I don't see. That's fine.
Let's get to work.
Oh, I just was about to do it. That's the first time that's happened. Oof.
Do your worst.
Oof. That's certainly Dick the Pickle there. All right, items.
Can't take much more.
500 HP to our friend over there.
I need to heal up soon. There!
Thanks, pal.
There we go.
Bring it on.
Yeah, that almost could have gone really terribly wrong there. All right, gentlemen, please attack me.
All for you. All you on yes.
All right. That's her one problem. There's nothing really she can work with.
Going up.
Can you heal from there? Can't quite get them. All right.
Go all out. Activating drive.
Thanks, pal.
There we go. We're in good business now. We are in good business. All right.
Keep it up. It's working. Target locked. You're trapped.
All right, overkill, CP. Oh, we stole that one there. That's very nice.
What should I do?
Going all in.
Yeah, it's for the best.
Oh, how do you miss? Come on, how do you miss? And of course, he's gonna get some health back, unless we stun him, which is a possibility.
Cypher activate.
Still got it. God dang it.
All you on yes.
Yeah, yeah. Perfect chance.
All right, here we go.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Looks like
You
a
did
chest.
Wonderful, Fairy.
All right, so heading back to Edith, which is not one. Okay, 157th mass, not too bad to shake a stick at. All right, did we miss anything on this lovely little road there? No, looks like we got everything. Just whether or not is there any extra pots or anything like that we got to get. I really hope that there's a skill later on that allows you to that's not what I wanted. So that you don't have to run over and pick those up. Like, they just automatically come to you. I find that very weird that you have to do that, but games be weird sometimes.
Let's get to work. Take it now. Let's finish the job.
Alright, I know that there was an enemy back in there. That's fine.
This'll hurt. Over here. All for you. All you on yes.
There, yeah. I can live with this. You are a great help on ya.
Gotcha! Get down! Take this!
Let's see. That thing shouldn't even be being bothered with there.
There.
Go back to the village. We'll rest at the inn. And lots. I mean, you could really do a whole bunch of grinding here if you really wanted to. Well, there's Kyle. Hey, is everyone all right? Kyle, I didn't expect you to leave the village. Oh, you really were sweating over that bike, huh? Though it'd be the same way if it was my truck, so can't say I get how you feel. I think that about sums up all that happened. Your bicycle's now officially back in your hands, even if it is a little worse for wear. Well, thank you so much. I'm just happy to have it back. I'm glad we were able to help you. Oh, right. I need to ask you about how much you charge. I hope I've got enough to cover your costs. If it'll cost more than about 20,000 Mira, I might need to pay in installments. We don't charge anywhere near that. We're not here to rip you off, you know. We're a little more expensive than the Bracer Guild, but we only charge for time spent and necessary expenses. Really? What a relief. You're really good at what you do, so I thought you'd charge an arm and a leg. I'll make sure to wire you your money later then. Right. Now it's time to talk about what to do about our friend here. How do you want us to handle this? If you've got any requests, we're all ears. I'm really sorry about stealing it. It was all just a stupid misunderstanding on my part. I know. How about I pay for these guys in your place? It might take me a while to gather the money, though. So please, give a guy a break. Oh, he means what he says. My heart says to forgive him. It feels like he shouldn't get off almost completely scot-free after stealing someone's property, though. Huh. You don't have any ideas what to do in a situation like this, do you? No. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I know how we'd handle it as warriors, but I know it's not the same here. How about we have him sign some kind of legally binding document? I suspect there's even better way of handling this, though. Alright, I'll be right back. I go check on them chicken nuggies that my son is bugging me about. I'll be right back. Oh my god. I catch a glimpse of this beer every once in a while, and I'm just like, yeah, this is never going to get drank. You know, 3 hours in, half a beer left. God. So DJ, Lothars, if you know, I don't think you've played, you know, when you get to these points, because I assume we're getting to the law, the chaos, you know, or the gray area, I assume it, like, this is sort of like your option to really, you know, have your choice as to how you deal with something, but like it really doesn't have an overall effect of whether you get more or less SP points, at least at this point, though, right? Like, I'm just giving a way of how I want to personally deal with this problem. So we're dealing with a guy who's already on the run from his debts. If we go soft on him, he's not going to take this seriously. One option is just to hand him into the authorities and do this by the book. That's going to be some heavy law points, I'm sure. Kind of bugs me to leave the client's bike damaged too. That's not fair for him at all. Maybe we could have the thief work here in town to raise the money to repair it? So what should we do? Oh god, I don't want to turn him in. That's like a little extreme. So I feel like putting him to work is probably... So your alignment choices come into play later in the game. I can't say... Okay, that's fair. Thank you. So put him to work. Normally, I'd say we should hand him over to the authorities. But how does making him pay for the bike's repairs sound to you? No, I don't have that kind of mirror, right? Or any at all, for that matter. Sure. And that's why you'll be working in the village to earn it. What? That does sound good. That way he'll have time to reflect on what he did, and I won't have to shell out mirror for repairs. But I feel like I'll be causing trouble for the people here with this solution. I'll help smooth things over with them, don't worry. Oh, and don't even think of using this as a chance to escape, buddy. If you try that, I'll contact the cops or those debt collectors you got, and they'll never be able to get you out in public again. I guess this is how things gotta be. I should have never have stolen that bike. We should make our way back to the village now, then. I mean, yeah, like, I do like, you know, a game giving options, like, where you could absolutely be senior dick and go, like, you know what, dude, you're fucking going to jail. Straight, you know, much like how we discussed yesterday. If you want to stumble around Costco or IKEA not paying attention to the arrows on the ground, directly to jail. We don't mess around here. But, you know, I don't want to have no ick. We're not quite at that point in the world yet. We're close. Oh, God, are we close? Oh, God, I gotta get a napkin. 1 second. Yeah, give me a sec. Right. Hey, I didn't know Driver Roger was a fan of the Goonies movie. Who isn't? Hey, you got her. Hey, you got... You know, where's my baby Ruth? Oh, did you have business outside the village? Yeah, but we got it all wrapped up now. How's the bus holding up? Well, it's nothing that can't be fixed, but it'll take us the rest of the day to get it up and running again. Thankfully, my supervisors were understanding and said we can head back tomorrow morning. Still, I'm sorry about this whole situation. You said you were heading to some country called Remiferia, right? Yeah, and it's not exactly a stone's throw away from here. And I really don't want to make the trip at night, so we had to make lodging arrangements for all the passengers. Oh, really? How'd that work out? I didn't think the inn had enough rooms for everybody. We actually have a village hall where people can stay in an emergency. I'm letting the passengers stay there tonight free of charge. That's really nice of you. I'm sure they're all breathing a sigh of relief. Yeah, we owe them big time, and our company isn't about to let that debt go unpaid. Speaking of which, they also agreed to pay you too. They'll wire the mirror to you soon. Heck, they might have already done it by now. Nice. Appreciate the business, my man, and if you ever find yourself in another jam, just give us a ring. Oh yeah, there was something else I wanted to run by you. What might that be? We informed the mayor about the bicycle theft and asked if the culprit could perform some community service in Creel to pay for its repairs. Thrilled to have an extra pair of working hands, the mayor accepted and went with them to speak to the inn's owner, Ben, about employing Nathan there. Ben was already way too happy to approve the plan, and thus Nathan began his stint as a janitor, where he could do some menial chores for many weeks to come. Boy, that is a lot of time to work for a burgled bike. But don't fuck around, otherwise you find out. A little bit of law, a little bit of gray. It's a beautiful sunset. Alright, we're making headway into our investigation. We now know for sure that Aida was here 3 days ago. And not only that, but she was spotted the following day. We also learned that monsters around here are acting strange. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that yet. I feel like the puzzle pieces are coming together. But we're still a few short of the full picture. We'll worry about that later, though. It's about time we head back on into the inn. What? We're staying here? There's no way Aida is still in the village. Shouldn't we be out there looking for her? Not tonight. There's no telling where she might have gone, and I'm not about to go on a wild goose chase. She could be in Remiferia, Orid, Nord Highlands, the list goes on. And besides, catching a whiff of something. It ain't the galettes. Something smells fishy here. What do you mean exactly? Are you talking about the monsters? Well, yeah, they're part of it too. Anyways, you gotta go be prepared to head back to the capital tomorrow. Agnes, with us or without us. Yeah, I know. I'll take a look at the bus schedule soon. But first, we should check in at the inn. Good. The passengers aren't staying there, so there should be an extra room or two. Well, here we are. Sorry that we didn't have more than one room for you all. Oh, no. That's on us. We should have thought to book 2 rooms in advance. Those beds look super comfy, though. It's like they're inviting me to climb in, curl up, and conk out. We're thinking about eating around 7. Love one of them sweet galettes. Come right up, and I'll be sure you get the finest we have. In the meantime, please make yourselves comfortable. Not like we had any other choice. Besides, Fury's here too, so it's gonna be fine. Yes, totally fine. You okay, Anya? You feeling a little under the weather? Oh, no, perfectly fine. Never been better. Anyways, plan was to gather a little bit more information before dinner, right? Then there's no time to waste. Let's drop our luggage here and get back to work. Huh? Oh, okay. Should we start with the old guy at the general store? Sure. This sounds good.
Reward deposited!
Alright, 2,000 from the bus company. And interim reports can now be returned in. You can now write an SP report from an inn or a room Van is using while out on the job. So those are like, I assume, the job that we had for the soba noodles. So, like, do I want to do that before I do some extra recon? I mean, obviously it looks like there's a lot of things to do here. Like, I could certainly use a rest. I could certainly report. Let's do both.
Gotta keep this up. Rank up.
Arkride Solutions rank rose to E++.
Pretty
Gladiator headband. That's gonna be real. Okay. So that's something that I almost really said, like, that's what Fairy needs, you know, CP up. Oh no, I guess that's just... Oh no, raises CP recovery. Okay. Although that could really go on Van. Decisions. Yeah, like if I rest, does that like screw up the side quests and whatever? I saved beforehand so we can sort of see what it does. It doesn't look like it did anything. Alright. Extra recon. What do we got? We have some sub-events, some quest events, and then we have a key event.
Another good harvest this year.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
Maybe use that kitchen, see if we can make anything new. No. We had some real colorful customers around this time last year. For some reason, they stuck out to me. There was a girl who just about wolfed down the entire bar. And then there was this blonde, pretty boy. The whole place stopped when he walked in. I don't think they were related, whoever they were. But I swear I saw that guy somewhere before. I always feel like she's obviously talking about someone, just don't know who she's talking about. It's a reference to somebody.
You guys hear that?
Sounds like whistling? I think it's coming from northwest of here.
What's up, Kent? It's okay, Annie. I know Lashkar will find him. He's gotta. I know. Sounds like they got trouble on their hands. I feel well for them, but we don't have time to spare. We need to sort out our own business first. Let's see if we can help them after we're done. Okay? Good old Hans. Hey, Gramps, we're back from our rounds. You remember anything new? New, in fact. It was the week before last. A whole band of them came on in and bought all kinds of things. Then their leader came by. She was a real beaut. Now that you mention it, I remember seeing a woman of that description when I came back from a delivery run. That was 3 days ago, I want to say, right up towards closing time. Really? What did she buy? I mean, if we know what she bought, we might be able to find a motive. Now, what did I go and get for her? If I remember, what was it? I can see her pretty little face, but what did she... Gramps, don't you have your ledger? The record should be in there. Oh, yes, of course I do. Let me check it for you. Oh, blast it. It's just too small for these old eyes. Man's on the wrong side of retirement age. You're the one who wrote it, for crying out loud. I'll read it. Okay, so, the group from 10 days ago, there wasn't anything out of the ordinary in there, just your run-of-the-mill supplies, but the captain, it says here that she bought wire, and lots of it. Huh. Camp Boundary, maybe? Battle lines? Why would she go out of her way to buy wire in the middle of a retreat, though? And this was during her first stop at the village, not the second. Yeah, it might be important. One more question for you. Did you buy anything else? Rations, ammo, stuff like that? Nope. Just the wire. Nothing, huh? Thanks for the info. This will be a lot. Give Victor my best, yeah?
Hello?
Hello? That was a weird way he said hello.
So long.
So long. Alright, so... Does it want me to do the red spot first before I can do whatever it is that these poor people want? Probably. Okay. The mint-haired man.
Oh? How long have you been standing?
Why were they applauding for him? How long? We're sorry if we disturb you. We were just entranced by... Oh, because he was singing. I feel like I've heard that melody before. Yeah, your voice is so soothing. Are you like a master musician or something?
I'd hardly call myself a master, but your praise is most appreciated.
I don't know if like something should be like screaming out to me like that, like I should know who this is, but like nothing's really... I mean, I know that there's someone named Mint, but not the mint-haired man.
I recognize you. You're the dashing heroes from Edith who saved us from those vicious wolves.
Oh, you were on that bus.
Indeed. I had a front row seat to the performance, and what a marvelous performance it was.
Melchior?
By the by, my name is Melchior. I am but a humble traveling bohemian, a lone wanderer of the world whose only compass is his heart.
Can I just mention how much I love that he said by the by? Love it when they do that.
My heart guided me to a bus at the Messeldom port, and it took me all the way through the capital before stopping here.
You traveled all the way here from Messeldam? That's quite the roundabout journey. I'm a teensy bit jealous, mister. Traveling the world sounds like loads of fun.
It does not put food on the table. I must stop for work on occasion to keep my howling stomach at bay. I do not have the luxury of purchasing first-class vehicles like yours. I envy you, my spiky-haired friend.
Thanks. May have got her used, but she's a great partner to me. Let's steer away from the topic of cars for a sec. Where have you been all day? We didn't see you when we made our rounds earlier. Did you go wandering off somewhere? Excellent guess. The hills outside the village piqued my interest, so I decided to take a quick hike over there. You took a quick hike all the way out there? I hope you didn't have any run-ins with monsters along the way. What's that? Yes, bud. Not much longer, okay? Did you finish your chicken nuggies? Okay, go finish them, okay? Not at all. I've been traveling for some time now, so I've acquired something of a sixth sense for danger. As a result, it was an uneventful trip in that regard. I did manage to see something truly wonderful, though. More people say by the by than you think. Really? I never hear, like, I just say it to be funny, you know? Like, it's like, you know, I just see that and I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to say. But I always see people say, by the way. Boring! Is that right? There's a large ruin made up of stone pillars, you see. It dates back to the ancient Zemurian civilization. It's likely from the same age as the ruins in Nord. Evidently, a 10-yard tall statue was excavated from the area 20 years ago, too. Sadly, the church got their grimy little hands on it. Hasn't been seen since. It's such a pity. Sure.
Remember like that Mario thing where you can pick any character and like
What do you want to play? Mario Kart? No?
other Mario like Mario like you get the world and then you have to fight the bosses.
Oh, okay. Alright, go finish your food and then Daddy will hang with you. Okay. I can be something else.
I want you to be Mario or Luigi today.
Okay, I won't be Mario or Luigi.
I want to be Bowser.
Okay, can I be Toad? Yeah. Yeah.
He's like this tiny in the game.
Yeah, he's tiny.
You probably don't.
Thank you, Lothars.
Probably don't want to be Toad.
We'll see who I want to be, okay? Okay. I don't want to be Toad, he's tiny apparently. It's such a pity. Tourists would have flocked to this village had it remained. Still, I doubt Creel has any trouble attracting tourists. I mean, just look at it. It's gorgeous. No, I'm not a Wario guy. It depends. I don't know if he's not sad about Mario. I was gonna be. I've been playing Shy Guy in Mario Kart World. It has a lot of characters. We'll see. Maybe he's talking about Mario World, like Wonder. Maybe I don't know. Not to change the subject, but I wanted to ask you something. Did you see anyone else when you were over by the hills? Can't say that I did. No, there were no other living beings in sight. Gotcha. Thanks anyways. Oh, yeah. Should mention that the bus isn't going to be leaving till tomorrow now. So the mayor will provide a roof over my head. How benevolent of him. Free is the best price, and I'm not about to object to his act of charity. Thank you for telling me. Hey, no problem. We'll see you sticking around here too, so if you need anything, give us a holler. How lovely. I shall keep that in mind. Toodles! This is the first time I've met someone who calls himself a bohemian. He's certainly an odd one, isn't he? Yeah, he knows a good car when he sees one. He's an alright guy in my book. I see it doesn't take much to get on your good side. Something the matter, Fairy? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking. Is it just me, or do those hills look like the perfect spot to set up a camp? Guess it's possible that Aida and her crew would be around there. But if they are, they're probably pretty far out. That guy would have spotted them over by the hills otherwise. We can check the area out tomorrow morning. Sun's about to go down, so let's head back to the inn. Okay. Your hunch is definitely sounding plausible. We can go over all the information we have once we're back in our room. Surely there's something that will point us in the right direction. Alright. I'm going to take that opportunity and call it a stream. You know, how much better can you get with that lovely little sunset in the background, and lots accomplished today. I will be back again tomorrow with Cyberpunk again. And I'm going to make it my goal to talk over more and more every time Johnny Silverhand wants to say something. And maybe, just maybe, Pan Am will let us put the two twin beds together this time. And we'll really go for it. Right?
Okay.
You will slap me every time. Obviously. Wouldn't be a Jordan stream if it wasn't. Well, anyways.
I said, when are you gonna be done?
I'm wrapping it up right now.
Yeah.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, as Candy says, it's time for me to... Oh, are you going to come up here and want to sit with me? Oh, okay.
Good and good night. Bam.
Okay. What he said, ladies and gentlemen, what he said. Oh, God. That was not what I wanted. See you later. Peace. Can you say later, taters?
Later, taters.
Later, taters. Oh, you stepped on my pig!